it's not good. We got to make sure that these ice cream machines are staying open for all Americans, and I mean all Americans.
And I've never had that problem with the ice cream machine, but I'm not one to really get ice cream from McDonald's.
It is ridiculous because I mean I've worked there. Like, it does have to go down, like it shut down eventually. But some people, I mean, it's turned into a whole war online.
Well, it's like that's what I mean. It's like a thing now, but
It's
I mean, I get it. I would shut it down. I mean, you don't want, but it's not that hard to clean it.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's not that hard.
I don't know.
It really isn't. It's not. These people are just lazy pieces of shit. Anybody that has a bad attitude at like their fast food job, like I get it, but I mean, it's like you just eat it down or go to a different place. You need to put a smile on and make everybody's experience. You'll have a better day. It'll be better for everybody. I don't know who loses.
Yeah.
Everybody loses when you're a little baby back bitch working at your fast food job. Yeah.
Yeah.
It ruins everything.
It does.
So, everybody, Taco Bell, McDonald's, Burger King especially, what a disaster. And Wendy's especially a disaster. Won't go to those anymore.
I got a Big Mac yesterday.
I love McDonald's. I worked there for many years, and I trust the process. I mean, it's like, if I'm going to die by something, it would be McDonald's.
McDonald's is great. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. If you just get you don't have to get it every day, but
I'm saying get it every day. Use the app. It's the great prices on the app.
The Big Mac chicken though sucks.
Yeah, I didn't have it. I can't really have an opinion apart from
overrated.
Doesn't use McChicken patties.
It shouldn't even really be rated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Mac.
It's a big gimmick.
The Big Mac was good. It hit the spot. Ate it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Followed it up with a McChicken I got. With my rewards. Free McChicken, so
You start recording it as Patreon content. Little mukbang. You do a little 20-minute rant.
And then
upload
just pound some McChickens.
Yeah.
I got those after my physical. I had a physical yesterday. It's good to check out, got to keep up on the body.
Yep.
Mind, body, spirit, right? They don't check your spirit too much, though, at the doctor. They actually kind of want to take it from you, I think. A little bit.
The doctors... Yeah, I mean, they live in a very, logical, scientific world that doesn't have time for spirits and stuff.
No. When I had to, drop my my piss in a cup,
Mm-hmm.
I open up the little door, and there's 2 other cups sitting in there already. I'm
gross.
Yeah, and it's just... And then you close it, and it says 3 things of piss.
The other people's piss? Well...
I don't know if that alters, the test of, but...
I mean,
I don't know. I don't think it'd be very fun working in a doctor's office.
Yeah, that or a dentist office. I mean,
they didn't seem to be. I don't know.
I mean,
there's almost I don't want to say a rift.
It's all very interpersonal. You have to be friendly with everybody, and then people hate each other. It's all very close contact. It can
It
can get real ugly.
And it was funny because they all had the Michigan and State sweatshirts on, and it was just so
I mean, everybody can go to hell, dude. Why are we doing that? Why are you having a rivalry? It's literally multiple abstractions of rivalries. It's like who you're voting for. It's I'm also this and that. It's I'm also opposed to you in this way. I'm opposed to you in this way.
This is why I'm better than you.
We're different this way. These are my truths.
Yeah.
These are the things I know to be
true. I was just man, that would, oof. Mm-hmm. And you're really invested in it too. You're really invested.
You know what? Truths are like coins without imprints, dude. It's little pieces of metal that people carry around. It's look at all this metal that I have here, but it's very tangible to me. I believe it, and it's but there's no actual symbolism behind it. It's just it's worn down. That's what it is. There's no imprint on the coin because it's been worn down because it's used so much.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what a truth, quote unquote, is. It's just.
I don't know. You just look at these colleges, and they're
monolith.
They're just corporations, and they pump these people through them, and they pump them out, and then they have this fucking world view of themselves and the world too, and other people, and you just see how they behave, and you can really see who's really college, who really still sticks to that. One thing my dad always said is don't get all giddy. He's you better not fucking get giddy.
Yeah,
go up there. It's
that's a nice way of saying it.
Yeah, it is. Giddy.
Well,
they get giddy.
Yeah, you get because they get really what's the word? idealistic ideas about the world. Very
It's
too
just like,
idealistic.
or just like a little giddy college. I don't know. Just like, who gives a fuck about this? I think I maybe went to like one game at Central Michigan,
It's a pure like Dionysian environment. It's all about the like.
but it's not because they're like, I don't know. To me, it's just
No?
like wow.
Maybe I'm saying,
It's not. I don't know. It's just like
or maybe I completely got the opposite. Maybe it's like the epitome.
follower. Like
It's the epitome of being like a follower and
Yeah.
just like the
yeah. That's how I think. I remember just like I was kind of drunk. We were just chilling in the stand, just look. I don't know, and it's a smaller stadium there, but I don't know. I've been to bigger stadiums, and when you just see like masses of people that are like really concentrated on like one thing, and they're all kind of wearing the same things,
This is my
almost
team,
like
this
they're
is your
Nazis,
yeah.
or like going even to a concert, like when you like a Pine Knob. I remember going to a concert and just like looking at all the people like looking at one thing, and maybe that's something I just pay attention to is like a film. I don't know, just 'cause,
No, I
like
know what you're
subject
saying,
and
yeah.
like, but it's like it's pretty wild.
What's so captivating? What's captivating?
It's not even that
everybody?
captivating either. That's the thing. Is like anyone else not like noticing this?
Well,
That's why I don't really like going to Pine Knob concerts anymore or stuff like that. It's just very, I don't know. I won't say trashy. They're fun. It is fun, but there's something about it where a couple concerts ago, I was like, I don't know, so much advertising around the price. You know, it's just like this isn't even like I don't know.
It's like
There's a type.
yeah. Well, it's just everybody's part.
They are fun though. It is a good time.
Yeah, it depends who you're seeing.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
really does.
It's fun to be a part of a crowd and just like dancing without there being a reason. You're just
but, like,
taken by the
It's
rhythm
just
and
fun to look
everything.
at masses and just
Yeah, I mean, because it's not like you don't see individuals. You just see the
body,
collective unconscious and what do they
and they're all
more the symbol of a crowd. What the crowd represents and like what it
well,
feels.
just how and like the idea of like crowd control and how everyone behaves the same in large masses.
Sure.
You know what I mean? That's kind of interesting psychology, and that's why there's certain frontmen that are really like certain just artists that can have crowd. You know what I mean? It's interesting people that can control a crowd or move a crowd really well with their music though too. But even just like their presence on stage and
Because everybody's paying attention to them.
yeah. No, it's just interesting. Crowds are interesting. It's an interesting. Just like I used to always imagine, like just like the masses of people, like on like one land, or just like how many people, like just thinking of, like people, kind of like
It's
there's that picture, like that SpongeBob picture of like from above, and you just see like him like selling hamburger. You know what I mean? There's just so many people.
your crowd is. I mean, the crowd that we're working with, I guess, is the public. It's the full public scope of the public. Whereas, like for Greek tragedies, it was always anytime there was an actual play and people were watching the play, it was all focused around the structure that the play was within and the chorus and the audience and what they represented. It wasn't just the public; it was just like a reflection of the country. But I mean, I don't know.
It was more
With the internet now, it's like everything is
a major disconnect.
yeah.
And it's just so silly. Like I saw a video of like Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion earlier, like running a 40-yard dash. And Cardi B's like, that bitch gonna make the NFL.
God, I hate.
And they have like 1.7 million views.
I mean, these people we need to cut everybody's head off, right?
It's just wild.
I mean, it's just.
Hang on, I was gonna pull this up.
They are not going to earn us favor with our Nordic overlords, Cardi B and Lizzo. They'll be the first to die.
You think so? No, not Lizzo. Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion. I'm
But
sorry.
Lizzo too. She's on like a whole weight loss journey now.
Yeah,
Remember, she was all about like being large, and now she's all about like
being skinny and healthy. What a hypocritical bitch.
how crazy.
She's obviously using Ozempic, right? It's not all natural. But I mean, who knows? I'd be really disappointed if she was on the O's.
O's. I don't know. That stuff
Sticking-
sounds awful.
Well, no, I just stick a needle in my leg every couple hours after doing in the morning, then one at mid-afternoon, and then, sometimes I stick it in my stomach, right in the stomach.
Yeah, look at that crowd.
A lot of whites.
A lot of whites.
For-
All whites.
Yeah, for DMX, they really love that nigga. Real big fan of him.
I'm telling you, you gotta watch this documentary. I could put it on, but I don't know. It's better just to watch. Woodstock '99. But it's like watching this on mute's kind of weird. It's just like a bunch of little like bugs shouting in there. You know what I mean? Like this is like how aliens would probably, I imagine, like would want to watch this kind of. It's like kind of fly on the wall. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like you're observing more. Like, look at this.
Yeah, we're just. I mean,
like when you see that many people in like one gathering, you can get like that kind of the species. Like it looks like, oh, this is like the whole. Like this could be like
this is the whole scheme. It's like
kind of like you can kind of see like the whole world, like the species. Like look at how fucking there's just little bugs.
Yeah, you know, DMX is the Lord, capital L, and then all his little men behind him are his lords, his angels with him.
His
boys. But he's Yahweh.
Yeah.
And he's showing up there. He's like, we're gonna burn down Sodom right now in Gomorrah. Like, I'm gonna get I don't know who what's his face? Is it Abraham?
One of those guys.
Yeah.
One of those fellas. Yeah, he's going hard.
Yeah, good for.
Yeah, no, it's interesting because like I said, I think what happened here, I think it was like there was an evil trick played on by the older generation to this younger generation. And they were just like capitalizing on, made a ton of money off this, off the Woodstock, but they kind of set the people up to be like little like animals. It was savage, like overpriced, nowhere to go to the bathroom. Like they were washing in their own shit. Like the sanitation got contaminated with like the shit line. Like yeah, people were getting like trench mouth. Yeah,
Trench mouth. What is
from
that?
like
mean?
World War I, II, like where they're insane bacteria in their mouth and stuff.
Christ.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then they had a full-on riot like the final day and burned all the stages down. It was like it was crazy.
And that's just a result of the crowd. That's where it leads.
Yeah, it's what happened. Some fine boys, the Beatles. Like these guys, look at the captivation they had. People would really them and Michael Jackson, dude. They had such a hold on people. I mean, I guess like Harry Styles.
It all starts with the music, though.
Yeah, the music
starts
good.
with the sounds. It starts with the tones.
It really does.
That's what gets people into a certain mindset, and then the words and the poetry come out of that. But you first have to have the music before the.
And then their appearance and just their personalities.
Yeah.
Really.
Well, yeah. I mean, the art flows out of their channeling. I mean, the art flows out of the artist. Yeah.
The music was great. Well, the Beatles. And it was so new too. I mean, it was, new things are like who's the first one to start like twerking? Nicki Minaj, I don't know, like
probably like Nicki Minaj, really. But actually,
Miley Cyrus took it to a level.
Actually, it was Ratchet Barbie in 2006. Some person that you don't know.
Yeah,
they did it on Vine first.
2006 Vine.
Yeah, I don't know. Time is fucking bullshit, dude.
So do you think the Nordics were fans of the Beatles? Because the Nordics had been around back then, right?
Maybe as like I'm sure that there was some Nordics that liked them, but then others didn't.
They didn't like, but they couldn't deny the music.
Sure, I'm sure it like dissimulated a lot of people. Or, I mean, I don't know how I feel about the music of the Beatles. I'm sure it's...
Well, let's contrast it to this. Like, what's the Nordics' ultimate goal for the human race?
Cultivating...
obedience?
Entertainment. And, I mean, pure obedience, submission.
So they would like the Beatles as a tool.
Yeah.
Because look what they're doing.
Yeah.
They sold a lot of records, too. Isn't this why the guy killed John Lennon, though?
But it's like...
Didn't he kill John Lennon because like he thought he was like a communist and he was like brainwashing people? But this guy was also like schizophrenic too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was.
So in a way, was he wrong?
I guess this is what it's like. All our society is about this captivation by like celebrities and this phenomena, and that's all we give a shit about. We don't actually. That's like.
I mean, think about LeBron James when he was like 16.
It's all about being in awe of a god rather
At
than
a young age, though, it really matters. Like people really like young sensations too. Justin Bieber at like 12, however old he was.
Yeah.
You know, like they like
12, 13.
America is like obsessed with like young talent, child stars, Macaulay Culkin. Like you know what I mean? Like
putting them through the ringer. I mean, it's like anybody that denies them what people that we put at a young age that have to go through.
I guess I wonder if that goes all the way back to like Judy Garland and The Wizard of Oz, and it's just like in the American consciousness to like
It's
young
like child
stars.
I mean, it's just child sacrifice. It's like, oh,
But everyone loves Judy Garland. You know what I mean? That like archetype of like a young superstar. Like could have started with her really. The shoes. I mean, The Wizard of Oz had I mean, it did have a huge impact on American imagination and just I mean film in general. But yeah, imagination. I think it definitely had a huge impact because like there's like back in like the 1800s, there's art movements. You know, America had a big impact. In the 60s, had a big impact of art. You know. Jazz in the 40s and 30s, you know, big band, like, you know, there's certain things that had impacts, and Wizard of Oz definitely did. 2001 definitely did. You know, there's big impact moments in America's history of art. I don't know, bands like you have the Rolling. I mean, I'm gonna say it because they're like steady, but like you know, just an impact.
I like the Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz, what they come out in like 1939.
Yeah, 39.
It's crazy for that. What was going
That
on?
production.
I mean,
Right before the war too.
Hitler was. I mean, Hitler was
Yeah.
Time Man of the Year, 1938.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, so what is the Wizard of Oz? Let's talk about the Wizard of Oz for a second. Like,
Yeah.
what is it?
Like what it's about.
What's it about?
I mean, you have Dorothy, and she's kind of just in a town. Like she's kind of just in.
She enters a world that
Well, she gets
she's
taken away in a tornado, away from her family. She wants to be away. She wants to leave, and then she does. And then she's in this crazy ass world, and then it's like this world where it's wild. I mean, then you have like you have Oz, the man behind the curtain. You have all these cool ideas that are actually in the film.
So is it like a?
And then she wants to go home, and then she actually kind of wakes up and she's back home. Yeah, but
It's kind of like
a trip.
It feels like Mulholland Drive.
it's David Lynch. No, David Lynch
feels
is
just like Mulholland Drive. in a
David
way.
Lynch is entirely inspired by.
Oh, it's just like a
Wizard
rated
of Oz.
R Wizard of Oz. Actually, it's like
That's his mind. That's what I mean. Like these directors, and we were talking about in the last episode, like what makes certain things great. It's like he was inspired by that, and you see it all throughout his whole filmography. That fucked with his imagination. The way he, you know, that dreamy. That's him. He took that in probably as a kid, you know, or at some point in his life. That you know,
because Dorothy's like enters into the world and she's meant to actually dethrone the current witch, so or like the current like it girl in Hollywood, maybe, and she like replaces her,
dude, yeah.
or whatever.
And there's the man behind the shadow. That's the bot. Like it's like a modern Wizard of Oz. It kind of is, yeah.
And it's the because it is the man that ultimately tells her to go kill the witch. The man, because I mean, in a lot of biblical texts, the women are the property of the men, and it's all
right.
It's all very cut and dry.
What's it say when you get married? Like you serve the husband or something.
Yeah, you become submissive. You become submit to the husband and all that shit. I mean, and what were we saying about the contracts that like Beyonce and Kelly Rowland would, or whoever else would have signed with Jay-Z. Those contracts would have been done by like Jewish attorneys and everything. So it would have been very tight to the idea that these women are property, and like we have to. I mean, anything that they do is ours. And
Jay-Z.
and the fact that like Jay-Z like raped Beyonce underage, but it's okay. They're not actually like killed because it's above board because it's
he had that whole
property.
thing with Aaliyah too.
It's his property, so he's allowed to do with them what he will, and it's all on the books. That's why it can't be like, I don't know, because God said so or whatever. Whoever the Jewish got their tablets from.
I was listening to Jay-Z, an older Reasonable Doubt, his first album the other day, and he's got that song Devil, and he literally talks about being in the Illuminati and having devils in him and stuff. So it's pretty. He's like, these guys are open about it. They've always kind of been.
Yeah.
I mean, think about Jay-Z. He grew up as a guy in like selling crack. Like, what does he care? He cares about making money and being the coolest guy on the block. Like that's his life.
But that's not the devil. That's being a god. The devil revolts against that kind of thing. See,
cool.
it's all inverted. That's the real problem. It's like, yeah, people want to aspire to be a god, and I mean the end result is somebody like Jay-Z, but they actually are malevolent. I mean, and that's the trick of the Abrahamic religion, is that the god that everybody worships is the bad god, and that the Satan figure is actually the one that work for humanity and actually wants to break them away from the tyranny of the god. It's all a bit of an inversion.
Interesting.
That's really like like new atheism.
That is
101. I mean,
a thought.
Yeah, it seems lame to say, but I mean it's kind of how I currently perceive it.
Yeah, but if you just look at Jay-Z, he looks like he even himself looks like a shell of a person, like lately. I don't know. So there's some people, man, you can just see like they don't have much going on in their eyes, or just like,
I mean, I don't.
You can tell they're controlled, or you can tell they're like under someone else's, like, they're not a free person.
Yeah.
They can't make their own decisions. They can't do things they really can't.
Yeah.
You see it, and you can just tell by people how they're actually, like, you just can.
They have the rituals that they've chosen, and then these are what they do every day.
And just like whatever, anything. Like,
it's like, yeah, I guess I get to rape a kid every day, but that's about it. I get to eat like 2 different things. It's in my contract with Yahweh. Or what's his nut?
What's his nut? What do you...
Who do the black Israelites? Yakub. That's who. Fuck, I was dropping it.
That's almost like Jacob, though.
Yakub? It is kind of like Jacob.
Yeah.
Didn't really think about that. Guess I'll have to look into
Weird surname.
Yakubian theory, yeah. Not really interested in all that fucking black shit.
Egyptian black type.
I like the Egyptian. The Egyptians are really tied into the actual Nordic story. The Egyptians are good.
That's where Osiris in my film, that's where the name came from. The god of the dead.
The sun.
Osiris.
Yeah.
He was the god
no,
of the
not
dead.
the sun.
No, the god of the underworld.
You're right. Excuse me.
Sun god.
That's Ra.
Amon Ra.
That's Ra.
Dude who plays with the lions. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But Osiris was the god of the underworld, god of fertility, god of vegetation. That's why there's the end scenes in the field. Like there's this a lot of motifs. And I didn't even realize that until like watching it back sometimes. I was like, wow, we really, like, Osiris came through. And then there was this, because there's this one line in the film where I'm like, I am dead. And then there was this artist I kind of just stumbled upon. He's from this band. His name was Dead. And he's from this band called Mayhem. And there was this Nordic. It was like this Nordic Swedish screamo band, like hardcore death metal, like black death metal, like real like evil, like legit evil. Like I think I told you about him. Like the one dude killed himself, and the one guy found him, took a picture of it, and like,
right. Like you did tell me this.
It's like dark, like real dark, like it's ingrained in the music. But this dude dead. I was reading about him, and it just reminded me of like the shit I wrote about Osiris, and I was like, whoa. And I even wrote in the script, I am dead. I was like, whoa. I was like, one of Dead's like channeling through me in this script. Because like the music, it was cold. Like he was a Capricorn. He had a major same moon sign as me. Like it was just interesting. Like when I stumbled upon it, and I was just like, whoa. And like even like the way he looked, it just like, I don't know. I was like, whoa. Because like I really got into their music for a while there. Mayhem. It's heavy. There's a couple tracks that are really good. Like, but that was interesting.
Really into that for a while.
Yeah, but it was just like, it was weird because like I said in the script, I wrote I am dead, and I was like, because I told you when I wrote that script, I didn't really think, I don't know, it was a different script I wrote, and I would like get into it at night and like, kind of like how I did the last podcast where I wasn't really thinking and I just kind of let it go. But there's a lot of writing in that script. I mean, there's a lot of dialogue. So like I would just go on these tangents typing it, and then it would end. But that's how a lot of my dialogue goes. When it just ends, it ends. But that was different. And I think about a lot, some of the dialogue now, and like it was shit. There's a line in the dialogue I say, and Trump says it in the fucking like like he's talking about people. I'm like stiffs, and he even talked about stiffs. He's like there's stiffs in the. There's a part in the you might remember. I don't know. He's like talking about stiffs, and then there's people that are just useless. And it was just like, I don't know. It was just, that was kind of, I don't know. There's just things that are like,
I get
popping up.
That's constant. If you're really,
you're paying
if you're
attention.
really paying it, it's constant.
It's popping up. Things you're talking.
You're listening.
Like,
I mean, we're in the computer. It's a giant computational system that we're sitting in. It's all an information.
Say the universe is mental.
It's all mental. No, I mean, I think there's. I wouldn't deny that there's physical, but I also think that there's a complete other realm. I think we misunderstand a lot of things. Rather than like there being empty space, it's actually like potential that can like manifest. So it's like, let's say that there's just like a grass field, and then you build like a temple in the field, and it's like that empty space before had the potential to be that temple. It wasn't nothing there before, I guess. And then the temple like represents the ability to like manifest in reality.
Yeah.
Well, it's the physical representation of our ability
Of an
to
idea.
like of an idea, sure,
yeah,
of an
yeah.
idea. Yeah.
That's what I mean. There's physical, Well, that's what I mean. There's physical craftsmanship. There's
But and they like
verbal craftsmanship. There's paint, visual craftsmanship. But talking is a powerful thing. It really is. Talking really is. Like, it's crazy. Your attitude, the things you say, like, thought is creation. I like that saying where it's like what you think is what you kind of create. So it's like if you just are always thinking you're like a fat loser and you're just down and you're always like, yeah, fucking, it's like that's what you're gonna be.
Yeah.
If you tell yourself that, right?
You got to tell yourself that you have to trick yourself.
You do.
You really have to
literally
lie to
do.
yourself.
You do until you start becoming those things. It's kind of the truth. It's training.
Yeah.
You sculpt yourself, and you sculpt your body. You can sculpt your body. You can sculpt your mind. You can sculpt your emotion. Like you can sculpt how you react. You know what I mean? Like you not like harden your, but you can sculpt yourself, and that's growing up. Like you don't always have to listen to people and think that's what you're gonna be or you're gonna do or hold yourself to. It's like even at any moment, even at 65, like you could just change your life completely. You really can. I think more and more people are more and more humans are knowing this more and more now. Like this knowledge is becoming more available, and you're seeing more. You're going to see like that's what should happen. Like you should. Maybe this is a really optimistic view too, but things are like going to be like more mental. I don't know. You'll just see different things. I think in the next 10, 20 years,
it's going to have to be.
I think you're just going to see more positive power from people actually, and there are going to be some really bad, corrupt things happening, like always. But I think people are going to realize more about them and maybe believe it even more and maybe even take power to that.
But that will lead to too much. And certainly if that starts to happen more, it's going to get snuffed out. And then in order
then it'll get blocked in some sort of a way.
It goes underground. You have to really be in tune, encrypted. You really just have to be engaged with the current world that we're living in. And it's very magical to like the layman if you're...
No, it is magical for sure.
I love saying that to people when they tap their cards. I'm like, we're living in a Harry Potter world. It's really amazing. It's quite magical, and they're always like, yeah, it kind of is. It always because that language that language is very specific, and it is kind of, we do live in a really magical world where we send out whatever these messages, and they're
received in our mind in a way.
And they're all dispersed out on this internet that's, I don't even know.
Well, it's infinite, and it's always on, and it's always up. So it's always alive. It's a supermind. The internet's a subconscious of ourselves. That's how I kind of feel. And then it's all recorded too, so it's like they know the internet. Whoever, like, I don't know.
CIA.
It just knows so much about people. It's the ultimate study on human beings. Because we write, there's everything's there. You tell them over your phone, you talk. I mean, like it's just all there. Your photos, your notes, your schedules, where you drive, your text messages.
Now, do you think that there's one big like internet AI, or do you think that
like in the South Park episode where the internet goes off? And
I think that there's one cosmic, like really bigger one that
like
that
the
really
ultimate, like the ultimate AI. But I'm just talking about on Earth though too.
Yeah. All right. So no, on Earth then. Do you think there's one like major one that hovers over the Earth? Or I don't think that.
No, I don't think
there's one main internet. I think that as companies invest in AI technology, they're going to start developing their own very sophisticated. Well, I mean, very sophisticated beyond
internet.
Not internet, but you were saying that
form of connections.
I got lost.
Well, I think that's where like the Neuralink comes in, where it's going to be more like implanted in people's minds, and it becomes more psychic connection. Like a phone call is more psychic, a transfer of information is more psychic.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily your own thoughts, but it's like an IM messaging iOS system in your brain that connects to another person's iOS. And it's like, hey, we could be saying this conversation right here, but we're saying completely other things in our brain.
But we already do that without all this shit, no?
Kind of, if you're aware of it, but not many people are
able
that
to.
consciously aware of it.
Well, that's psychic ability. That's not even aware. I mean,
that goes back to the people that are like more science based or faith based, and I think psychic is more like, again, not, I don't mean faith like religion. I mean faith in like a mystical or mysticism like sense, whereas science is more concrete and like chemical, and you know what I mean. But it was like mystical. That's what I mean by faith. So I should say more so like science and mysticism, because I think that's the battle, or spiritualism. That's like the battle I meant more so like this mystic faith, like this mystic. I don't know. Like kind of, I don't know. I want to say it goes back to just like where you believe you're going to be okay, but it goes back to like this mysticism of like.
I think the problem is I don't know what you mean when you say mysticism, or I don't think I have a good, clear definition of mysticism.
Well, mysticism is just like. I don't know. I think it's more.
Maybe
Of
there's a different
it's
word
more of like a psychic. It's a more of an emotional. I think psychic is more so just an understanding of emotions and subtleties in an environment, and then also being able to foresee things because you can connect it from previous things you might not even remembering, but your mind's seeing it, and then you just start seeing pictures in your head, and that's when you're like, oh, this is going to happen. Oh, I know this person's going to say this at this time, because they always say, like, that's even psychic right there. Just seeing that right there is psychic.
That's like just basic precognition.
Yeah. That's just also
that's low level psychic.
But that's also just basing things ahead of like, also just like from like seeing like connection things. Like you just know people's behavior though.
Patterns.
Too. Yeah. A lot of psychic is like pattern behavior and then becomes subconscious. And you're just doing it subconsciously, I think, too. I don't know, but there's also like emotional transfer. I don't know. I kind of forget where we go. Because
you can, I mean, so what would a psychical attack would be like a series of words that you say to a person to inflict emotional harm. That could be a psychical attack, and you're actually, I guess it could be a psychical attack. Or are we talking maybe you're not even? Because I mean, I can also see something psychic is that we're not even like we could be like on the other side of the state, and if you gather enough like actual bad intention in your mind, you can actually like hurt
someone.
Yeah, hurt somebody like emotionally, like
that's what I was kind of talking about in the last one.
That's kind of what The Shining's kind of about.
Well, it is. That's what it is, and that's what he's
psychic abilities are a lot of woven into that.
Well, that's what he's kind of talking about in that film, or like when. Scatman's down in Florida.
Brothers, yeah,
he's down in Florida and he's seeing Danny. Like that's like that's what I was talking about. Yeah, it's like, I mean, everyone bullshit. Like everyone, like we live in this world where you have to this bullshit so much. So I think everyone just lives in constant bullshit that they forget that there's a whole other thing going on in your brain.
Yeah,
and no one really communicates that very much.
There's way too much. We just have too much overload.
There's
way too much to look at.
And there's just too much talking and too much like, hello, hi, too much basic small talking.
It's maintaining something that's fake. It's literally, I mean, there's everything.
It's maintaining a fake society so people don't kill each other.
We're all slaves. We're property.
Slaves to words that are programmed that we should say. You can't say crazy shit to someone because it's like,
yeah,
they don't even know what you're saying most of the time.
Well, because when you say you're a slave, you're suggesting that they don't have free will, or that, I mean,
when I say slave, I mean more like mental slavery.
I mean, it's all the same.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're not physically being a slave. Like, you're not like entirely.
I mean, if you're
you kind of
if you're fulfilling the job that was proposed to you in this massive, I think everyone just we're living in.
When you say it's, I don't want to say
it's like I'm not in a field like working. I don't work at McDonald's. I'm not a real slave. I work at Chrysler or whatever.
Yeah. Actually, it is you're a slave. Sure. Yeah. I mean, Kanye has that great line. He's like, Nike gave LeBron $1 billion not to run away. Like, lifetime deal, dude. Like, but that's what I mean. Like, you have $1 billion, but you're not free. Like, he has to live within this box. And it's cool you have a mansion, but it's like, do you really enjoy? I mean, cool you drive but just like, you're in like this lifestyle. It's like, yeah, you got cool shit, but it's like, are you really that free? No,
I mean, that's just.
Do you think about Nordics? Do you think about your position in the world and what your influence is?
They definitely have to think about Nordics and their position, because they're just a few echelons down, I guess.
That's why I feel like a lot of these people, they always look depressed because they know like they're just
yeah. Like, I mean, any day shit could start popping off.
But they also just know like they're not shit.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of how I felt about the doctor. I was telling her about my job. Like, I got the part-time job. I was working at but it's like my life is so less stressed than her life, and it's like, honestly, fuck you. I enjoy it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it's like, man, like, I don't know. You think, like, I'd rather have this life than, like, some celebrity strap life. You know what I mean? But, like, people think you'd want that. Like, you know what I mean? But it's like, it's wild. Why would you want a celebrity? No. There's, like, it's horrible. Danny boy. Danny. This kid did a good job in the movie.
Yeah, and he's like a professor now of biology.
Is he?
Yeah. If he's still working, that's what he was doing. But yeah, I mean, filmmaking is just so weird.
Well, I mean, you're creating photography, you're creating a moment, and you're capturing it. So everything goes. There's so much goes behind just one. I mean, you're just capturing that one moment. So much goes into that one. It has to be perfect, bro, because you're showing millions of people for 30, 40 years. Like, you think about that going into the shot if you're a real, and that's what he's thinking about. I mean, you're creating a painting forever. So it's like that shit has to be perfect in that moment. And these guys, I mean, he can't have much playback then. They're like shooting to film. So just think about, I'm going to get as many, like, I'm going to get my takes because I'm not. But he was so smart too, because he kind of is like what Coppola did with this last. Like, they lived in the hotel while they filmed. You know what I mean? Like, they lived in it. They lived the movie. Like, these characters too. Like, they were up till 3, 4 in the morning shooting, 2, 3 hours of sleep. You know, like, you really live in that environment. You make something good. Look at his eyebrows. Sharp.
Yeah, they look very done up. It looks like his wife probably does it for him. There's no way that's done normally.
But that's what's cool too. He used a lot of his family, like his brother-in-law, his wife. Like, it's all. At this point in his career, he had the backing of like the studios to do what he wanted, but he used his own people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just amazing how much goes into
the amount of production. I mean, that's what I mean.
That's
like,
really I'm in all of is just
look at this shot right here. It's a great little tracking shot. But I mean, there's a whole moment simulated. Look at the amount, like the lighting in the back has to be perfect. Everyone's heads and like it has to look real. I mean, it's a real.
Yeah.
It's a simulated moment.
Everybody is engaged like thoroughly in what they're doing,
no
matter where they're located in the shot. That's really necessary.
And the focus is just on Jack, and then
how it arrives. Yeah.
The lighting's beautiful too in the room. I mean, this every day though too. Like, you gotta get your shots. It's every day, and it might be 10 hours of work for like 3 minutes. 20 seconds of a shot, or even 10 seconds of a shot. Like, he gets pissed at her here.
Yeah, he's a war general. He's a general. He's got a
Napoleon.
Yeah.
Damn it, Shelley.
She's great.
Yeah, no, she is. She was in another movie called Pretty Girl. Three Women, I think it was called. It's really great.
I just know her from
really cool film too. Like, it's really beautiful. Like, it's just a cool film.
She's just one of Woody Allen's girlfriends, or he dates her for a little bit in Annie Hall.
Okay, yeah. And, yeah. He goes. She's the one in California, right?
She's like a journalist that goes to like concerts. She talks about like seeing I don't know if it was David Bowie. I forget which specific person. But she was just like in awe. It's just
Annie Hall is a great movie.
Yeah, I do like Annie Hall. That's who it was. It was Bob Dylan. That's who she was. That's the content showed. It showed me there.
Was it right? Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, okay, that's what it was.
All right, we already saw this.
No, I do like this movie.
It's classic.
It's very good. This is the first one. People seem to favor the second one, though.
I kind of like the second one a little more.
The bus is very creepy.
It is. And the whole basketball team, like cheerleaders.
Mm-hmm. It's a real high school thriller. It's really something you watch.
It's a fun dynamic when you're a kid.
You get the whole friend group. You get all the girls and the boys in somebody's basement. And you watch Jeepers Creepers too. You're all intermingled there, sitting. Oh God, what a time to be alive. I didn't watch Jeepers Creepers 2, but I did watch The Human Centipede with a group of guys and girls.
What was that like?
Really just, I don't know, odd.
I don't even think I've seen I think I might have seen like some of The Human Centipede. Like I didn't really get too deep into it.
I mean, it's really...
When they started like stitching their face to their ass, yeah.
You checked out, you're like,
a little bit. I mean, I wanted to see that part, you know, to like but I don't know. Maybe I didn't like the color grading.
It's very...
It makes you kind of want to throw up.
Yeah.
And not even like in a good way. Like
it's got to counter the grotesque nature of what's being like shown. And if you destroy, I mean, yeah, if the colors...
Isn't there like a second one?
There's like 3 films, and I'm pretty sure, yeah.
And the same thing happens over and over and over again?
Yeah, I've seen the second one as well.
You saw that?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's very traumatizing.
Is it better than the first?
It's different. I wouldn't say, I couldn't say one's better. Maybe I think the first one is canon. The second one's kind of odd. It's like a guy that mimics. He's the guy that's obsessed with the first film, and he like mimics. He works in a car garage, and he jacks off with sandpaper.
What?
And then I kind of checked out. I'm pretty sure we left the house after the second one. Just like, all right, well, this is enough. I was part of a weird like. The friend group that I was a part of in Maryland was very. I mean, it was all white kids. I was the only minority, but it was just like I want to say incestuous, but that's just kind of. Some people were like dating the other people, and I don't know. It
was just like a mix of people. It sounds kind of fun. Out of the movies,
it was fine.
I used to hang out. People used to watch movies down here a lot. World Series. Why don't they just call it like the Galaxy Series? Universal Champion, like something big, you know?
Yeah, and they should like adjust the gravity in the stadiums and make the stadiums like massive.
Yeah.
Make the stadiums massive. Let everybody take steroids. Imagine if a baseball stadium was 2 times the size.
They really should be able to take steroids.
And they like adjusted, they made the ball like it could travel further and...
Space ball.
Or no, they just let them use metal bats and they make the field at least a little bit bigger to accommodate for metal bats.
Metal bats would be a lot different.
Yeah.
Damn.
But, you know, the wood is classic.
See how much pain that guy was in?
Yeah,
like
hit him with his helmet?
Dude, his spleen, like, ruptures.
Yeah.
You literally see he's like screaming. Nice. I wish you would have hit him harder.
Yeah, I wish you would have killed him. I wish more people died in football.
Not enough.
It's really...
It makes me almost not want to watch it, really.
I'm getting quite bored.
Oh, shit.
Stomp on his head. Why doesn't he stomp on his head and make blood come out of it?
It's hard to with a helmet.
Yeah. Take those damn helmets on. What are we kidding?
Yeah. Johnny Carson. I thought this was Columbine.
No, it says Columbo.
Damn. What is this guy? He's not even looking, dude. What an idiot. Just his reaction.
He's like, I really hope I can get a blowjob after we lose this game. I really hope it's still in the cards for me.
He's like, what the fuck?
Damn it.
And then he reacted.
Fuck.
Yeah, he was like, what?
Where'd this black guy come from? Holy shit. How'd he get there so fast?
Where did he come?
That's right.
Damn, he's just getting his ass ripped, dude. You stupid.
Were you smoking blunts before this game, boy?
Sir. Yes, I was, sir.
Yes.
Damn.
Were you hanging out with your e-girl girlfriend? You playing fucking Fortnite? God damn it. This fucking team's running all over us.
There ain't shit on TV.
Yeah.
Basketball.
Digital service.
I see. What channel is
It's amazing that TV still exists, right?
Kind of is.
It's really amazing. Why does it exist? I mean, so many things can go.
A lot of people watch it.
So many things can go. Dude, I guess that's just the case, but Everybody should just be like subscribed to things. You really should just be subscribed to channel. You shouldn't get all these. I mean,
You ever watch Talladega Nights?
oh, of course, yeah. I was thinking about Talladega Nights earlier.
Were you really? It's on. Here you go.
Yeah,
It's a great movie.
it's the end. God damn.
No, it's
the
the beginning.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. The iconic dinner table scene with the prayer. What amazing.
She drunk already? He's at piss excellence.
God, I mean, what a great era for comedy. Probably one of the last.
2006, 2007, 8-ish. Yeah, that's when it ended. Yeah.
Super Bad.
No, I mean, there was some still good one. Pineapple Express. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's amongst them. Yeah.
Hot Tub Time Machine is pretty funny, too.
Never seen Hot.
You've never seen it?
Nope.
It is pretty good.
Oh, great! It's coming up after Talladega Nights. That's perfect. Wait, no, there was actual. Put on Dodgeball. Did you see that?
It's like actual
U.S.
Dodgeball.
Dodgeball All-Star Showcase, and then there's Adult Kickball Championship. Holy!
God damn.
Oh my gosh! Damn, this is like a real league.
Yeah. They're women, co-ed.
It's co-ed. What? It isn't beautiful.
We can't. I don't want to.
What?
You probably shouldn't gender them.
Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine the dodgeball league.
Dodgeball community is pretty strong.
There's probably an overlap with the LGBT and the people in the dodgeball.
Look at this guy.
leagues.
Cop it up. Cop it up. Who's the Lightning and who's the Thunder? Probably the black ones are the Thunder. Yeah.
And there's biracial teams as well, which I really like.
The guy with the cornrows.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got
all right. So one usually they only have 2 balls.
Very slow play. There's like 4 balls in play. It looks like, right?
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe there's like 5. Yeah, 5. Oh, he got hit.
Dude, I mean,
They're not even that good, really.
do I like this more than football? Yes. You know what I really like is Foursquare.
Foursquare's not bad. It's
Proper Foursquare
fine.
with
If you can hit it on the right angles, right timing.
yeah, dude, going through the legs.
What is this guy? Is he?
Is he arguing with the ref? Get this fucking game.
Oh, what a catch, dude!
Inbounds.
Yeah, his toes were down.
Damn, I mean, he probably used to play for the University of Virginia. Now he's playing dodgeball.
The USA Dodgeball Showcase. It's an all-star. This is all-star, so there must be like, these are the best of the best. Oh, she's pissed, dude.
Dude, I mean,
I don't really like this camera angle, honestly. I'd rather
yeah,
get
I don't know. This is wild.
bird's eye view. I think the Thunder are going to come back.
They should just set up cameras behind each team.
Who is this guy?
It's the same guy with the rose.
I know, but who is he? Like, what does he think? What's his job? What do you think he does?
He plays dodgeball. He dodges, dips, dives, and dodges.
Dude, this is not their jobs.
Do you know this guy gets paid $100,000 every season?
He's the only one. All right, they all have like their colored shoes on.
Oh, I mean, you're thinking
They're all out of shape as hell. I mean,
he probably works at T-Mobile or something.
Yeah,
He works
I was
at a
gonna say
cell
he's like
phone
a
company.
beer truck driver or something.
No way.
Delivers beer to like drugstores.
To drugstores?
Yeah, coolers.
Yeah, I don't think he could be he could be one of those guys, I guess.
Totally is.
No, he's a Pepsi. He'd be a Pepsi guy.
Rep.
He's a Pepsi guy.
Pepsi truck driver. Park.
Yeah.
It's like Patrick Mahomes wannabe. Look at this guy over here with the sleeve. The white guy with the knee braces and little sleeve.
He's geared up.
Well, this is really a lot of diversity in this sport.
Yeah, I wish there was
There's a lot.
I wish there was an all-white team, though, versus an all-black team.
Could you imagine?
God.
This is an all-white team.
Yeah, and then,
And they're mostly just all bald, too. It'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
What's he up to? How'd he get into this? How do you become a dodgeball ref? You gotta be a player at some point, right? Maybe an injury happens. Maybe you're a cousin of a player. Who is she?
Damn. That's a crazy arm. That's her superpower arm. She puts the ball in that hand and it like catches fire. Her whole arm turns like purple. Then she
Dude,
whips
look at
that
these.
shit. How are these their all-stars?
That's what I'm trying to say. How?
We need to discriminate a little more. I mean, they're all. It's just a
Who's
good.
that guy? He looks like a volleyball player. He's got the tape.
It's just one polycule versus another polycule, and then they're gonna have one big fuck
At the end.
party afterwards.
Yeah, I shouldn't say there was a Omega Ball.
I want to see all these things that are
An
coming
evolution
up
of
here.
soccer
I'm gonna hang out
using
till
ball.
12:30, and we're gonna watch it all. They've got to be doing fucking Foursquare tournaments on this channel. I guarantee. I mean, they've got to. You should get forced to.
Ordinary people with a passion for sports competing. A Wii Sports? Oh, V Sports. No, it's
Eighth.
Oh, it's
The
Roman
eighth.
numerals, yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
V Sports.
What is?
Yeah, they turned it off. They're putting on this football game.
I thought this was arena football. Yay! It's
This is Deion Sanders' son.
yeah. It's the Colorado. Is he still coaching them, Deion? Wow.
Oh yeah,
Amazing.
these are the guys.
Deion
dude.
Sanders
They're
is different than
they're-
Shannon Sharp.
There he is.
My God, he looks like Santa Claus. Looks like black Santa Claus.
Why can't you just be Santa Claus?
JC, Jesus Christ. He's got the JC, on his
oh
right.
yeah.
Jesus Lord.
JC and all types of swag and encouragement and
Boys, I got the fear of God in me tonight.
fatherhood.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good coach, right? I like to probably.
I don't think so. Honestly,
No?
a lot of people shit on him.
Yeah. Maybe because he's like honest and just like a stiff coach and just like,
Yeah, they
don't like that.
think he's very I don't know. They say he runs a muck program.
yeah, you don't have enough trans players on your team, Dion. We'd like to see more trans women or whatever.
More teas,
We
dude.
need more T's on your team. Can we get some women on the team, Dion?
Man,
Man, it's a
Roddy Jones and Mark Jones. That's not their real names.
lot. Wow.
They don't even look real. Like
Guys, can we get 2 black commentators tonight? Is that appropriate?
we got
Because
the Jones.
I think it's
We're doing Dion. Yeah, Dion's. We gotta do it for Dion.
Yeah. It's like, what do we do here? Do we go 1 white, 1 black, or do we
Two
do
blacks.
2 whites and then we juxtapose Dion? It'd be too much if we had
Yeah.
be 3 whites ganging up on Dion
Whoa.
essentially, with the coaches and then
Yeah, the opposing coach.
and plus the commentator.
So I think that's over, man. I think it's done.
That would never be a thing.
Unless this game ends.
What is the difference? I thought this was.
Oh wait, this game will end probably, and then they'll put that game over that, and then Dodgeball. What? We're missing out. You can probably check on Twitter for updates.
For the dodgeball game.
Thunder versus Lightning.
Yeah,
Is it
They
live?
probably are up. It's probably live on Twitter. I bet it is. If you know where
It's
to
not
look.
even live, dude. It says this aired in April,
Jesus Christ, no shit.
and then Omega Ball aired in August of 2022. Like they're just playing things.
An evolution of soccer.
What
Is there handball? What handball?
No handball.
I was a monster at handball,
I mean,
brother.
this game's over. Why are they even still playing this on TV? Florida State.
People have money riding on these things now.
But, I mean, that's a pretty bad... I mean, that's a blowout.
Well, I mean, somebody hopefully made money on it.
I could bet right now.
Man, this guy broke his knee. Oh my God.
Dude, you got fucked. Both those guys.
Well,
And then he fell on this. College sports would be rough, dude, if you, like, really fucked your knee up. Like, and you like, weren't going to go pro, but, like, you still played. You know what I mean?
it's just,
He's fine.
yeah.
Hey, Cincinnati, Ohio. You know him?
No. I don't.
Cincinnati's at the bottom of the state.
I've never been to Cincinnati.
Really?
No, that's in it's like in the part that I never went to. It's very far away, I think.
So what are some parts of Ohio most people don't know about? What are some hidden gems?
There's a carousel in Mansfield, Ohio. It's really cool. I used to go there a lot. Carousels are kind of an anomaly in like the middle of a town, right? It's kind of
It is kind of odd.
I mean, imagine.
I mean, it's like that's like a book. You know, you'd have that in like a Stephen King movie or
Yeah.
something. You know,
ooh,
It wouldn't. It's something that's like, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Imagine
really.
if there was just like a carousel in the middle of like Oxford or something. That'd be kind of a weird attraction.
Yeah, it would. It would be a landmark.
It's an interesting
Like
land.
a small local town landmark.
There's that, and then there's the prison that's down there. It's a nice town, actually.
Oh, nice.
It's very interesting. It's very impoverished, though. It's all poverty.
Dude, prisoners ever get out?
I don't think it's in use. I think it's.
How
I mean,
fun-
there's a lot of
How fun would it be to escape from prison? I mean, you have nothing to
If you did
lose,
it, yeah.
and you committed. Like,
people do it. People do it all the time. I'm pretty sure.
really?
There's a lot of prisons like actually around that town there
All the
that are in
time?
use. I imagine so. I bet there is a pretty high escape rate at some prisons that are just not well equipped or have like flaws, like fatal flaws.
Have you ever seen that show Prison Break?
No.
No. Well,
Yeah, I've known
brother gets himself into jail so he can break his other brother out eventually.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's like the first 2 seasons, I think. Yeah,
Have you seen Brawl in Cell Block 99?
I have not seen
With
that.
Vince Vaughn?
What is that?
Well, Vince Vaughn is a white supremacist. Let me make sure.
What?
And
When
then
did this come out?
in 2008.
Oh, so it's like-
somewhat recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the last 5 years, I think.
Oh, Vince Vaughn plays a white supremacist.
Yeah, he's
just
running
like
drugs.
An angry guy, like an angry, just pissed off.
No,
like,
he's a righteous man. he's a
Do they have tattoos?
he's like
on
he's
him?
just he's like just a Nazi badass. Like
They
it's
have
really,
like tattoos on him. And
yeah. He's got a
Yeah.
huge cross on the back of his head.
I couldn't imagine it. Now I can imagine it.
Yeah, he's bald. Yeah, he's
'Cause
like
he can yell. You know, Vince Vaughn's got like
it's nuts. Dude, I mean, you haven't seen, dude. You might like it a lot, actually.
I don't like. Not really. Have you
It's
seen?
I mean, it's pretty cool.
Have
It's
you
just,
seen American History X?
No,
Really?
I think it's very reminiscent of that movie
Probably.
in some ways.
You should
Maybe in
see
the-
that.
yeah.
If anything, you should see that
Yeah.
tonight. Go home and watch that.
American History X.
Edward Norton.
Yeah, I'm aware of it.
I feel like you'd like Edward Norton.
I do like
Respect
Edward
his
Norton.
game. Yeah,
I do like Fight Club and
he's talented.
with the Illusionist,
Which one?
the one where he's a fucking magician, and I couldn't watch.
Is
I
that-
couldn't pay attention to it. I don't know. He's a goddamn wizard. It's like just bad. The Prestige.
Oh, The Prestige. That's like Taylor's favorite movie.
He's not in that. The Prestige is good, but
Is there another one?
yeah, he's a goddamn. I think it's called the
It's
Illusionist.
not The Prestige. I haven't seen The Prestige. Taylor and my dad
Okay.
really like that. So
Yeah, it's about Tesla. It has to do with Tesla, which is, dude. I mean,
it's not a good Tesla movie.
it's a pretty good Tesla movie.
They need to make a good Tesla movie. I'm surprised there's. Well, I think they'll probably do one.
No movie that will help move people's consciousness forward will actually. I mean,
I bet you if Trump wins, they'll make a Tesla movie in the next 3-4 years.
you think so?
Someone will pop up.
I mean, I guess he does have like
or a biopic.
he has some intellectual rights to it.
Because Tesla will start popping off more, and someone will just make a movie.
I forgot. I mean, I was thinking I wasn't even thinking about Elon's Tesla. I was thinking just like
But just the name in general will come around more and more.
carries weight. But did Elon inherit the? I mean, man, that technology that Tesla was working on was absconded.
He just took
From
the
him.
name as like a swag thing. You
Yeah.
know, it's just like he's not using Tesla's technology. I wouldn't think.
Yeah.
I just think he's using like modern engineering. I don't really know, but I would say he's probably just using like modern engineering.
Yeah, electric
I
cars.
don't think he's really working with aliens.
Yeah, unfortunately not.
I don't think anyone really is right now too much.
But Tesla was. I mean, he wasn't working with aliens, but he got suppressed because he wanted free energy, dude, and it opposed the oil magnets or. And
Well, he had a pretty cool mind. It sounds like Nikola Tesla.
yeah,
has
he just wanted
everything in
free
his
energy for the
dreams,
people.
right? Though he get a lot of ideas in his dreams.
He just used a non-standard like physics. I'm sure his dreaming was just like
But wouldn't he have like a lot of channeling too? They said, like he'd channel things or ideas. I'm telling you,
I mean,
I have to look into it.
look into him like
Google
being a
not
channeler.
now, but just like Nikola channeling.
I think he's just considered
Like they said, he was into these.
he's a
types of
mythical. I
ideas.
mean, he's just a mythical inventor. He's just like a true like Promethean inventor.
He's like a mystic. Like when I say mysticism, I would say he's like a mystic in a sense.
He just wasn't restricted by the dogmatic scientific paradigm that he was a part of. And he was moving on to.
When did he die? 650s or like how long? I don't know, dude. How old was he? Like
It would have been
20s
in
or
the
30s?
like early 1900s,
Really?
or maybe no. It would have been in the mid to late 1800s.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty. It's right around the turn of the century, or just before the turn of the century, he would have died.
Hang on, I'm gonna look this up.
You think it's later?
I think it's more surprising because I remember thinking like,
No, it's probably just around the early 20th century, or just the late 19th century.
dude,
When did he die? 1974.
no, January 7th, 1943.
1943.
Yeah, I knew it was different. I knew it was like, oh wow, he actually was like, because I thought he was like 1900, like
Okay,
early too. But
so I just
he
got
was
it really
born in
wrong.
1950 or 1856.
Okay.
So he almost lived to be 100. And,
He competed
was
with Edison.
87.
Yeah. But I mean, he competed with Edison. Edison was a part of the system, and so everything about the system
that's
just
why-
completely worked against Tesla because
And
of
that's why I like that's why Elon likes Tesla name too, because it's like
Promethean.
yeah. It's just like that kind of that figure, that symbolism of what he stood for as well.
Pure innovation and human, human empowerment.
Yeah,
I love all that. That's all. That's what I mean. I love all that shit.
dude. Yeah, that's what
But I mean,
that's what's gonna come like about. Hopefully,
I'm just I just don't like idolatry. That's
well, you
all.
don't have to follow the ideology, but you can just be like kind of like it's. I
See
just
Elon Musk as a person,
yeah,
which is
or just-
impossible. I mean, he's a god. He's just the same as Zuckerberg. He's a goddamn alien as well, or what? Not
Yeah,
alien,
but he didn't make what Zuckerberg made. He didn't get off like how Zuckerberg came about. Like Zuckerberg created Facebook and like
I think I'm
Elon
falling.
Musk is a little more. And he actually, I feel like Elon Musk, he talks about it's not like he'll actually work. Like he'll put the work in too.
I'm falling into a bad mindset where there are good people on the inside, and it's hard. It's rare where the public facing people are really good, and it's like it's really hard to judge who
No,
ends
that's
up.
true.
Because he was on the other side for a while, and now he's just like flipped to Trump. But I mean,
Yeah, but he was never like too deeply ingrained with the other side, and the other side wasn't
he
as
understands.
radically intense then too. Then either, you know what I mean?
I mean, he just I think, yeah.
And plus, Elon didn't really get popular until like 2018 or 19 or 2020.
Once he got
Really,
X. Once he got
2020,
X.
really, yeah. But like I knew, like in 2016, like 2015, 14, like 13, he was just a cool dude who was making Tesla before Tesla got like really big popping. And Teslas were like, if you knew about Teslas, you knew Tesla was like the shit.
There were
Like,
rumblings.
they were coming big and they were cool as shit, like they were. And now it's just like, yeah. I mean, they're here. But the thing that's so cool about him is he still has never made a commercial. Doesn't have to. They don't advertise. Just Instagram. I mean, he has fucking Twitter, X, but before that, even like he never had to. People love the product.
There's a certain like exclusivity, like you're like a part of the elite when you buy Tesla.
Kind of, but it's also just like you got a cool
But
sense
that's
of
the same-
style too. But now it's also, I feel like, watered down a bit. It's the same thing with like A24 films when they first came out. Like A24 was so cool in like 2011, 2012, like those first like 10, 15 films they made. And now everything's just like lame as shit.
Everything is just like, hey, look what I got. This is what I believe in right now.
Did I tell you I went to the A24 offices? I snuck in. Did I ever tell you this? When I was in New York?
Oh,
So I had a friend and he was telling me, he's like, you just gotta go, just go. I was like, you're right. So I was during the day, I was in Manhattan and I found the address off Google. I had a resume with me. I printed off at a Dwayne Reed.
Juan Reed.
Devon Reed. Put it in a vanilla envelope. And it was like a small office. I just walked in. It was just like there. It was like a little lobby thing, and it was just an elevator. So I was like, I just walked in, and there was no sign or nothing, but there was like 12 floors. So I just went like 1, open, 2, 3, 4, and then like someone came in at like the 5th or 6th floor, and then I had like the 7th floor, and it opened up, and there's this big office space, and there's all these people at desks like typing and stuff. And then I was like, this is it. And there's like huge glass across. It was pretty cool. It was kind of like the office I kind of worked in, but it was way bigger. But then they had like wood floors and stuff, and I just kind of walked in. There was these girls standing at the reception desk, and I was like, "Hey, just want to drop off my." And they were kind of shocked I was there. I was like, "Yeah, sure, we'll take it." And I just gave it to them, and then I grabbed a pen, and I grabbed a lighter, and I like snapped a picture, and then I left. But yeah, I just went in. It was kind of interesting. Never heard back from him, but it's definitely true. It was cool. fuck it.
Just to do that.
Yeah. But that was like right, and then like a couple years after, then A24 it was just too much. You know, it's just too much. I feel like after like Midsummer, after like
Oh, I see.
they didn't do Parasite, did they? I don't know. But that 2019, that was like the last good year of movies for a minute, and 2020 was ass. 2021's like, I don't know. A lot of movies been ass. Like Oppenheimer was pretty cool. It really was. The Barbie movie was kind of cool. I just like the production they put into the Barbie movie.
I mean, I just don't think that then there's anything that's really changing minds.
Well, nothing
on a
like that,
monumental
no.
level, like things.
Things are visually cool, which I mean, that's cool. And like, there's good sound, but nothing like you said, like nothing like revolutionary right now.
Yeah.
Nothing too deeply philosophical. I guess the closest thing maybe lately would be like Terrence Malick's Tree of Life. That'd be like the closest thing to like a 2001.
Mm-hmm.
Just like in its scope and his kind of, I mean, I mean, it is, but it isn't even. It's a good movie. Whoa.
Wow, it was a backflip.
He didn't really land it that great.
Yeah, I mean,
Do a backflip, you think he should stick it, you know?
yeah, he really wasn't very good at practicing. Old, whatever, Travis Hunter.
Old Travis.
That's, old Travis for you.
Kids make a lot of money. I call them kids.
Yeah. Look at that boy. He is a. I'm not gonna do that, but I mean.
I mean, that's what it is, though.
And I don't like being so cynical, but that's all it's just. I can't just enjoy the football.
You have to have a good amount of cynicism.
I can't enjoy the football. I can't enjoy the cheerleaders.
Is that child's play right there? Yeah.
I can't enjoy people enjoying.
How about the uniforms? Pretty sweet.
Who gives a shit? Uniforms are meant for military. You should be killing each other. What are you doing?
Did you ever think about joining the army or military?
I never
or
thought about
Marines
my mom
Air
tried
Force?
My mom wanted
Air Force.
Air Force. My mom.
What'd your mom want you to do?
Anything. Well, they were trying to get me into the military for a little bit because I guess
Really?
I was just being a delinquent. I guess, yeah, that was kind of like a thing they were trying to push for a little bit.
What branch?
They didn't fucking care.
What would you have done?
Maybe the Marines or something. Which I mean, no fucking way. I mean, it was just
it'd be pretty funny.
God. No, I went into the fucking recruitment office one
Yeah, like
time.
I said, it's probably not a good thing because you would like rise up and then like, yeah.
No, I'd be too good at it, dude.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We talked about this. Yeah, you would, I think. You'd be too into it. It'd take hold of you too well.
I would hate that. I mean, thank God. I mean, I don't know whenever it happened. I just could never.
Nah, I don't know.
I could never.
It doesn't seem.
It's not impossible, but.
It's only a couple of years, right?
Yeah, I mean, what is a couple of years? It's really nothing. I mean, you're forced, not forced. I mean, you're required of it in Asian countries.
It's still for nothing.
I mean,
oh, there we go. Fucking lightning, dude. Oh, what a grab. Look at the big guy. The Samoan.
my leg.
Look at this catch, dude. This is all-star level. There's a reason why these guys are here. Watch this. Watch. He fucking drills her. Watch. Oh, drops it. Point. All right, watch this catch.
Why did he have to do it like that? It's probably like you have to catch it in a certain way and not hit the ground. Or
Well, what happened? Why is everyone all happy? I don't like this.
I'm glad that we have the opportunity to play kick or dodgeball in front of a crowd of people. This is everything I've ever wanted.
Yeah, look, that kid's psyched.
Yeah, dude, he's like,
oh my, it's like riffraff.
It's like riffraff and Aquafina.
Dodgeball.
And then there's that.
Oh, look at Kevin Garnett.
I swear, I just know less and less celebrity names, so this becomes harder and harder. Like I can't.
He's a basketball player.
I know Kevin Garnett is, but I just saw who's the Chiefs quarterback? This fucking
Mahomes.
Yeah,
I told
on
you.
the right
looks
has,
just like him. Yeah. That was like when guys, like so many like people started looking like Drake and stuff too. People, you know what I mean? Like there's just a certain look so many people just.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna look like. Yeah. I don't know who. I mean,
You look pretty like you're like not like anyone. Like I said,
yeah, I'm not anybody.
Donald Glover. I said Donald Glover. Like a vagabond Donald Glover.
Yeah. Fake.
Why didn't they hit her? Oh, he's down. Or more like a bohemian. Well, Donald Glover's like pretty bohemian.
Yeah, he's
like.
Yeah, he is. That bohemian is the right word.
He's like rich bohemian.
I mean, he's like Black Israelite. Like he's like Nick Cannon level, maybe.
I don't really follow him that much now. Is he like pretty? I don't.
He's on. I think he's like Jordan Peele level, whatever that is, militancy.
What's up with Jordan Peele?
They probably are into what's their name? Liz Farrakhan. They're probably Farrakhan people.
That guy's been around for
quite a while. They've probably spoken to him. A lot of those prominent blacks are in contact with the great preacher Liz Farrakhan.
Oh yeah, Louis Farrakhan. I thought you said Liz.
I did say that. I meant to say Louis. My bad.
Is it Louis or Louis?
I think it's Louis
Farrakhan.
Louis.
I don't know. Who's
Louis.
the other one? You know who I'm talking about. Al Smith.
Al Sharpton.
Oh, Al Sharpton. Al Smith is.
Well, that's just Al Sharpton is a charlatan and a agnostic. He's not a real Christian.
Al Sharpton?
Yeah, according to Christopher Hitchens.
But I'm just saying, like, he goes around and.
Yeah, and grifts people. Damn, look at him. Titty's bouncing. Why has she got a sports bra on?
Dude, these people suck, dude. Like, I'm sorry. I was better at dodgeball and gym. Like, this woman. You could pick any gym class across America. Like,
this woman reminds me of, like, a particular black comedian that, like, goes up and just is just obnoxious, but is very highly regarded. And that's kind of I don't know. This is, like, just like stand-up.
Hit the spin.
Throw some English on it. Get the curvature.
I think that the court could be a little bit larger.
No, I would make the game too long. I mean, yeah, it's very tight. That's necessary.
Otherwise, it's a pretty long game. But I mean, they're playing time quarters, so it's just as long as it goes. You know, it's whoever scores.
Oh, it's points. I like that. That's kind of interesting.
The referee's like scared. He's like hiding.
I wish somebody get fucking destroyed in their fucking face.
I know. I want to see a good one. One of those. That Samoan lady crouching down right there. Or him, just his dreads are like get stuck in place and his head just gets smashed.
Everybody traveled hours to be here.
He got his hair done for this.
Flew here, dude. He's like, I'm from fucking New York.
It's a nice crowd.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. There's nobody in the front. I mean, I wish it was packed out. It's a little. They got sponsors too. Holy, there's Sonic and ESPN. It's the 8. It is the Ocho.
Here we go. Got him.
Damn!
Oh, he dodged that.
Dude,
He neoed that. Or did he get hit?
No, he got hit in the face.
Did he? Oh, no, he's in, dude. I'm telling you, he dodged that. Watch, here we go. Watch. Nice shot. Look at.
Yeah, well, you can't even see it.
That was horrible.
God, these people, man.
Like, find another angle. Dude, they suck. This is like, is this like the Special Olympics?
I mean, that's what the film crew is. It's all.
I'm just saying, watch number 59 real quick. Throw the ball right here. Right there. See him pick up the ball in the middle? Black dude right there on the right. What? He throws it as hard as he can right at the.
He threw with like just his forearm.
And these are the All-Stars, dude. Number 13. Do you think they play often? Do you think they saw Dodgeball like a couple of kids and they were just like,
this is it. I'm going to somehow only in America could you do this.
Dude.
No, I mean, you could do this in any country.
Oh, for sure.
But only in this sick, fucking retarded world. Well, I mean,
that's just, they're so
people
bad.
have I don't know. Yeah, I wish.
Oh, what's he doing? He's mental. This guy's
You're really just allowed to make a team, aren't you? What is this?
Grant 59. I don't know.
It's
They're
like
two
a scrim. Are they one big team and they're just scrimming each
yeah,
other?
that's what it almost seems like. Like we're the all stars, and she sucks. She got drilled earlier. She seems way too cocky for.
This just seems so random. Like any fucking retard could be.
I think you just sign up and they'll kind of just pick whoever.
Yeah. Like you've been playing dodgeball for 8 years? Sure. We'll get you on there.
I don't know. There could be. I don't know unless they get selected.
I mean, everything is just completely retarded that you see on television. I just can't. Everything is just retarded.
Here's your state, dude. Cincinnati.
It's Sandusky. I was born in Sandusky.
Yeah, but it's your state, Ohio.
It's not my state. I mean, Jesus.
Touchdown. Nice.
Yes, now I can go to work tomorrow and not feel any shame because
your boys won.
I lived in Ohio at one point, and I have a lot of pride for any team associated with Ohio. So when they win, I win.
Go Bearcats.
And then I can go to work and not want to kill everybody there.
This is pretty fun, dude. These like infomercials.
Fun for who?
I just like thinking about like how they're produced.
Yeah, that is. I mean, I guess yeah.
It's like live TV. It's like this guy's we can't hear it, but it's like brick and mortar. It's old school. They're still pushing like old coins.
It was beautiful.
And
that's the only thing I do like is a good ad.
I mean,
a real nice. This is pretty good. Is this at Kensington?
This won't be copyrighted. We can.
Oh, this guy's got it wrong. I'm sorry.
He's just like an actor.
Yes.
He's killing though, dude. He's crowd's into it.
He's cooking.
Yeah, he is. Look at this couple in the corner over there.
I ordered my.
This is the two guys and the lady. You think this is his brother, maybe? He's recording this too. Look, he's got his phone there. He's like, I'm gonna record this set. Upload to my Google Drive later.
See, he's saying that the angels are there to protect him, but the angels are evil, right? The angels are the aliens.
Who's she in the back over there? She's kind of bad.
In the corner there, close to the stage?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. Maybe he's the priest is having relations with her.
But we have 7 sizes, but none of the sizes.
Wow, 49% off below the competitor's price. That's not. You might want to call. You might want to pick up your phone and call now because it's not going to last much longer.
How are things able to be sold for? I mean, I guess there's craftsmanship in it involved.
Because it's
in this rock.
You wouldn't spend $400 on that.
If it got
from these two,
if it let me control the mind,
Christmas is in the air.
If it let me control somebody's mind, I might consider spending that much money on it. But I mean, God, her hand is disgusting.
Looks like a prosthetic. Like they're kind of sausagey.
Ew.
Yeah, right?
That hideous pink fucking nail polish. Lady.
Pristine in color and pristine in clarity.
I mean,
it's nice, but it's not worth $400.
I agree.
We have
this looks like a classic.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my God.
Gold, baby, gold. Is that Christian? Is it? Those are nice, those earrings. Those like opal.
Yeah.
What number was that? You just call and tell them what number.
Around, pay attention.
That's not that blue one's cool.
Look at those testicle things.
Damn.
Those look like balloons or teardrops or something.
That's nice. That's number 26.
I mean, this is just making me really sad that
48.
We have another auction ready to go. I'm throwing ring fingers now, getting cranky. It's getting late.
Uh-oh.
oh, this is like live.
Yeah, dude.
Take a look.
You're so
Many of them.
Call. Kyle.
Wow, it's a heck of an auction.
You should just throw a bid in.
Wait, well, we'll start out with that lion's claw. Very
Should I call them?
gold.
Let's just see how this works real quick. Let's see how this...
I gotta make sure I want the thing. I don't want to call.
That's kind of cool. It's like an emerald ruby
What kind of tooth is that?
saber tooth, like eagle.
A genuine, my goodness, that's a 2-carat emerald up top.
It's a lion claw, dude.
Beautiful, clean specimen. 1/4-carat diamonds up there in the veil.
What the hell is it though?
On the coral. Total of 5 1/4 carats on the gold nuggets. A lot going for it.
How does $12 sound? That's snake.
Where are they? This is
Snake ring.
Snake ring's kind of sick.
Sneaky snake.
sneaky snake.
Are they selling any magic wands? Is that what's next? Those rod snakes? Is that a magic wand?
I don't know what those are.
And a couple of points.
Nice.
Damn, there's a black guy.
Dude, what kind of shot? What camera angle? It's
What
out
black
of
guy is
focus.
that?
Is it a guy?
Looks. I mean, that's an Indian hand, right? That's like a.
Yeah, it's more Indian, I think.
Yeah, I was mistaken. It is a dark hand. Doesn't match the voice.
I
Maybe
think
it does.
that's someone else.
Kind of in the average there. I imagine that hopefully should be doable.
Sounds like there's a lot of people there. Like they're kind of having like a party.
Flat omega. Things there. I was kind of thinking the same thing when I saw that. Probably is going to be a herringbone, but once it's yours, you can call
Oh, dude, he's like doing a set.
Yeah, he
They're
totally
like
is.
giggling. They're like, yeah.
These people suck. Car Crush, they suck.
If you have an account with us, you do receive an incentive.
Not enough effort.
God, this woman's hand is just atrocious.
Yes.
92cc. And now the next 3 years are the years we do not have in this set because they're all so rare and so pricey. You get to the 1893 a year where you have the 93S and that's $100,000 plus coin. The 90
Jesus Christ. $100,000.
You think the world's gonna end, dude? This is what I mean. These people, the world's going steady.
expensive. Just go down the
How many people do you think are watching this? A couple thousand?
1894. Why are these coins so goddamn expensive? Because they're from these years.
They're rare, man.
the cheapest coin is the 95S and that's $670.
I mean, this was just like.
So we get to the 96.
It's probably because they were the most pure coins at this time because everything was popping off really nicely for
Like the currency.
industry.
7S.
The industry. Everybody was making a lot of money. The magnets, the moguls made money, and the people working made money. It's real nice, dude. Could fund all sorts of projects with all this money. All sorts of like dark projects.
Who do you think like this auctioneer guy is?
Yeah, dude. I mean, he's got millions of dollars, maybe billions of dollars worth of coins.
Billions?
He's got billions of dollars worth these coins with women on them.
They're like, oh, here.
Oh, this is a nice JFK coin.
Dude, I'm telling you, call in. Just see what you get. Just call that number. They're having a party there, man. They're having a fun time.
Are they gonna put me on the air if I call in there?
Hey, just see what happens.
Where is my phone?
I wish I could connect. I think I could connect it. Just put it like on the speaker next to you. You'll probably just get like someone. There's no way you're getting on air. Just maybe be like $10 or anything.
And they're gonna just vet the call, right?
To see what they say. You got 50 seconds, dude.
2 minutes away.
You want the saber tooth. You want the lion claw.
Nobody's calling in. Right. They're at 400.
We'll just see what this comes in. Just see what comes in. And maybe we'll call that lady with the grotesque hand and be like, "Hey, get your fucking hand off the air, sweetie."
I don't think I have the nerve to do this, Grant. It's at 420.
That's a lot of money. You don't have to put a bid in.
Well, then I just look like a fool if I.
Hang on, let me see if my phone can connect here. I just want to see what comes in.
I don't want to encounter that. This guy.
I'll just say, sorry, I called the wrong number.
No one.
Hang on, let me make sure I'm just connected to the.
575, thank you. 575, 600, 575 over 600. Ooh, 650, thank you.
Oh, so you probably talked to somebody.
Yeah.
And then
dude,
the beep means when the bid comes through.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to talk to that guy. What is this? All right, let me see what we get. I'm going to connect to the Bluetooth. I'll see if I can call through.
So you get a choice of items based on your bid. You get to pick of one. I'm so confused how this works.
All right, I'm calling.
American Dollar Center Casey Station House File here.
Another 60, please. Penultimate possible. 1,000, thank you. 1,000 for 10, 50,000 for 10.
That's so strange.
1,000 for 10.
I hung up.
Yeah.
Did you hear her?
Yeah,
She
I
answered
heard.
right away. Yeah, dude, they're taking live bids. They're ready to go. People are calling in like crazy. What was her name? Nancy. What was her name?
I don't know.
She was ready to go. Damn.
I would have. I mean, that's. Who's?
Should we call Rick?
$500, $600 a coin. The price were no object. But my goal was to meet the first four goals. Building the highest possible, brilliant, uncirculated 32-coin set.
You don't trust this guy?
Possible. And I intentionally set the bar extremely high. This is, I think, my longest presentation.
How does it?
But this is my biggest.
How
Hang
is
on,
this
let's
a
go back
thing?
to
People probably call these numbers all the time.
Yeah, man. There's a market, dude. You saw they got that bid up to $1,100. People that still don't go on the internet. It's just old school, dude.
It sucks.
That's what I mean. So many people are living in so many different times, dude. Some people are living.
I mean, these people.
This is from the 90s. This is home TV shopping.
You should be left behind if you do this.
Hold on, where'd the Colored Crush jewelry? Let's call her.
Or go run. That's okay. I've got silver for you too. It'll be coming up. Just hang on for a minute. We'll get
What's
to
the-
the next piece is silver, but it's really, really pretty.
Yeah,
See, there's no websites, dude. It's all phone.
I agree. You would easily find a gold chain for $170 all day long.
Wish your tits was nicer.
I was gonna call and say something. I want to say something like that. There's no phone number.
I mean, it's hard to tell if I like this jewel. Wish there was a better crevasse, but for it to rest in.
When you're having fun.
That's probably not the length of the necklace, though.
14, 14, 50, 14, 14, 50. 14, 50, 14.
Yeah, I mean, pretty fascinating. It's fun to surf these channels. This is probably popping right now, dude. Saturday night.
14, 50, thank you.
Yeah, lots of people surfing the
Yeah, as successful as I was in those
the television.
aspirations, it's this last aspiration where I think I was most successful.
Yeah.
3 sets. Call now. 23 cents. Call now. $274.84.
I can't. Where'd the church guy go? He was saying he was.
That
really,
was good.
He
He-
was crushing, dude.
Equals $8,795.
It's amazing.
In a custom presentation case cabinet. And
Oh, plastic surgery consultation.
From the hit TV show Botch, from Housewives.
Yeah, they're gonna have Luka Magnotta on here.
Who's that?
He's a, he was a wannabe like Canadian celebrity. Yeah, celebrity wannabe, but he ended up like killing a guy and filming it.
Damn.
and he put out like snuff films of him like killing cats and stuff, all for like attention. Really,
What
he's
was
just
that?
he's a case study. He's just like a big case study.
What does that have to do with plastic surgery?
He was so he was really into plastic surgery. He auditioned to be on a show that like showcased like a plastic surgery journey. He was also a gay porn star for a little bit, and like he like talks about that in his audition and how like plastic surgery really helps him for his career, and how he's like, oh yeah, I definitely. People tell me all the time that I'm like extremely good looking, and like I noticed like immediately that I got more jobs after the plastic surgery. So I think that plastic surgery is good for my life, and that I'll do it because it makes me feel good, and like just
like an advocate for it.
no, no, it's complete pathological. There's lots of words. I've watched this guy do. He does like a 1 hour video on him a couple times. Very fascinating, but because it's all recorded, and it's like he's all very aware of like his mannerisms, and it's all very rehearsed, and
right.
Yeah. I mean, the man's wild. He stabbed a man in the eye with an ice pick, and then he
Jesus Christ
killed him to death. And he recorded it, and
the ice pick would hurt. 'Cause that goes into the brain, probably.
yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel good. I mean, if you don't know Luka, go look up Luka Magnotta. It's a nice true crime deep dive, crazy guy.
You ever see Beetlejuice?
I've never seen Beetlejuice.
Pretty good. It's kind of like a Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, this is a classic. I should see this. Alec Baldwin's in this. Like, my God, why have I? Jesus.
Michael Keaton.
Oh, that's who he. Yeah, I see. I was like, who plays? Yeah, this is some next level. I really have just been liking the images without the sounds. It's really a lot different. You get such a different thing without the goddamn noise.
Well, you just kind of notice how strong pictures can be.
Yeah.
And just the acting, too.
Yeah.
Halloween. Snoop Dogg, man. He's been around forever.
Yes.
What's up with him, dude? Do you think he's a troublemaker?
Nah, Snoop Dogg's all above board. I don't think he's done anything. I don't think he's fucked kids. I don't think he actually
Isn't
smoked.
he like a crip?
A crib? No, a crib keeper, because he's old, right?
I'm sure Snoop Dogg's probably
I don't know.
killed someone along the way.
He's killed. We shouldn't say this. This is horrible. We shouldn't say this kind of. Oh, out of your mind. Snoop Dogg killing people.
Dude, but wait, what are we? What? You know how many other people right now are probably talking about how many people Snoop Dogg killed?
You know, we don't have to disrespect,
We're not disrespecting the dog.
the dog. I guess we're just giving respect,
To
actually.
the dog, yeah.
Because a dog know what a dog do. Diggity do.
Sorry, what's going on here, dude?
This is baseball, you know, the only real sport left. I mean,
In America.
this is the only real American thing.
A lot of Asians there,
A
though.
lot of Asians, a lot of Mexicans. Very
Wow. Base is low. Did he hit a grand slam, dude?
oinked.
Nope.
No.
Popped him out. Game over. Come on. Is he Cuban?
Yeah. Oh, wow, that's a weird looking Asian guy.
He's
That's a weird looking black guy. Why we got so many weird hybrid
a
people?
weird looking. There's a good old white.
All I want to do, dude, all I want to do is just talk about race and colors so much.
What about him? Aaron Judge. He's like mocha.
Yeah, dude, he's
Like, what is he? What is he?
that guy?
Black guy? What is he? Is he black?
Maybe. It's like real echoes of like black.
Echoes is a good one.
It's like mostly white with like, I
What
mean,
about that guy? Is he Japanese?
he's like Japanese and like some Swedish, some weird Nord.
Some Nordic.
He looks like a Nord, dude.
Kind of does, like a
Looks like he should
small,
be in a fucking UFO.
like a little small Nord.
Yeah.
Back to the Nords.
Yeah, I mean they commingled with every like weird ad hominem. And that's why we have like specific races and stuff. I mean, I was
The
thinking about
Nords created the races, or was race created by like
Nords-
environmental factors?
no, the Nords created the race, and like race is an integral factor to like everything.
Oh shit! Touchdown. Man, we're just seeing all the.
It's a biological fact. I mean, like the difference between you and I, like I think it's like you've got like we all have Neanderthal in us, but there's like a certain kind of like pre-human that like only blacks and like some Asian countries got.
Homo sapiens sapiens.
I mean,
Homo sapien.
the Homo sapiens, but it's like what was the other one? Anyways, there's a certain one that only black people have, and then some Asian, but then all the whites are like all Cro-Magnon and.
What was Armenian? Is Armenian Asian? That's right there.
Armenians like are they're like
fairy tale people. There's like a lot of
Armenians.
Yeah, there's like a lot of fairies like from the land. Yeah, I was reading about it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of like mystical things in Armenia.
All in
that's
that.
like right there. That's like by like Turkey. It's almost like Mongol. It's like, is that the Middle East?
Yeah, it's all like old Persia.
Yeah,
it's like old Persia area. That's like I mean, that's where the Earth started. That's where everything started. Is what you really see. Because I mean, here over in America, we like pulled ourselves out of that.
I'm like Persian and German.
Oh, that's not good. I mean, that's good. That's like really good for you.
Those
It's not pretty good for everybody else around you.
With the German or the Persian?
That's an interesting like crossover.
Armenian. I'm not Persian. Armenian.
Armenian?
And then like Armenian, Persian, or all right, stop saying.
I mean, you're Aryan, dude.
Armenian, German, and then
Aryan.
I have some Irish.
Oh, ew.
Scottish. Like,
Ew,
my dad's side.
Don't say that. You don't gotta talk about that stuff. Just talk about the German and the whatever the other the Armenian one.
My great grandpa was a stowaway during the genocide. So I got here, came to New York. Then my grandpa lived here, he was a kid, and my mom's technically, I guess, second generation. That makes me third.
Well,
yeah.
Well, my grandpa was on a plantation.
Your grandpa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He grew up on a plantation.
Your biological grandpa?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, actually. One of them. I don't know anything about my other biological grandfather. Because he was an Asian kingpin or something. Probably just a really bad gambler and...
Kingpin.
Yeah, I don't know if he had like some sort of like drug dealing prominence or like king lordship, and probably not. He's probably just owned a laundromat.
Hey, that could be like a laundering though, money laundering.
I mean, most likely was. He was probably like selling women.
See how like the lights like glow in this? There's like a nice little like glow.
Yeah, in the casino here.
Yeah. De Niro's pissed. I'm pretty sure this movie has the most F words.
Ever?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's pissed.
There's so many noteworthy movies that I need to give the time to see. Is it okay that if I were to watch a movie on silent the first time, is that like retarded to do, or should I just?
Yeah, you should probably watch it the first.
With the sound. It really takes. I really can't do anything else except watch the movie when the sound's on. Is what I've come to find out. I mean, maybe what is that? Is that
That's
just
a
like
good thing? I mean, that means you're like concentrated on the film. Goblet of Fire was a good one.
Yeah, the violence in this one was they turned it up.
It's nice. Pattinson dies.
Yeah, dude, good riddance.
I like Pattinson.
Fuck Edward, dude.
Yeah, but it's pretty rough.
Yeah. No, yeah, it gets pretty gruesome in that one.
Yeah, it does.
Cuts his hand off. Or the rat bastard.
Fate of the Furious.
That sounds like an Asian. No, that sounds like a Steven Seagal thing, right? Is it Steven Seagal?
No, it's Fast and Furious.
The Fate of the Furious. I forget that Furious just means. Oh, Jesus Christ, Charlize! What do we?
She's got like.
Jesus.
Red. Not even. It's just like.
She just smoked weed for this role. She's like, this is a role where I get to smoke weed and drive cars, or what? What is this?
It's the Fate of the Furious, dude. It's
I
like
know, but
got to be like number 9 or 10.
why does she look like one of the twins from The Matrix? She looks like one of the twins that was in
The
Pursuit.
the Wachowski twins.
No. The ones that were in the SUV chasing them on the highway.
Like the agents.
No. They were the specters of the Marijoine or whatever, the Maravajoni or whatever. The fucking
Kickball's on.
Thank God, I was waiting for Kickball. Oh, sweet God. Man, more people
Dude,
that
it's the same.
you're wondering how they get this.
That was a pretty nice pitch, though. He put some spin on that.
I wish you're not allowed to bounce the ball. You gotta roll it. Too many bounces in it. Man, you should be running for the U.S. Oh, you're allowed to throw and pitch like a bastard.
Move it.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Oh, you know what?
The -10.
Yeah, it hasn't been on it the whole time.
It's not been bad, but now it's just close to you, I think.
Yeah, because I'm just like,
All right. Well, all right. Is it on?
no, should I do it?
Yeah, do it. All right.
I did it.
All right. Well, you can just talk now louder
Yeah.
again.
And just let it rest on my nose.
But yeah, they. I don't know how they get
Don't
in.
put this back on. Put it on the fucking. Everything's on commercial.
Yeah.
Man, they got commercials. What is this? This is an interesting commercial. Let's see here.
That auction, they answered right away.
I kind of figured. That's why I was afraid to do it. I'm like, they're going to answer immediately, and they're going to want an answer.
Your boy.
Why do you keep... I don't care about these.
Your Ohio King.
God damn it.
They're playing in LA, dude. This should be good. See if there's any pedophiles in the crowd.
I mean, yeah, the whole front row. You know who's probably at the game? The fucking Costco family's probably at the game.
Donald Trump should go to an NBA game.
Why is it only black people on here? I don't... Oh, there's a white.
There's a white.
Oh, no, back to blacks.
Boat. What's his last name? That's a weird last name. Oh. You got to go vote.
I feel like I'm in like a Clockwork Orange. I hate that you just have this on and I have to like look at this. Like I really...
It's dystopian, dude.
This sucks. Everything, the sport, the commercials, everything just sucks. I just fucking...
It's commentary.
It's not. It's just, nothingness.
You're not entertained?
No, I don't have money. If I had money on these games, I would have like some stake in it. That's the only reason that...
You want to put some money on them?
There's no history to be made here. Nobody's going to give a shit about how many points so-and-so scored for like a few... it doesn't... Oh, man, it means so little.
Lil Wayne cares. He's...
Man, it's just so awesome that you guys are so young playing basketball for America. And, it doesn't really matter that there could be a nuclear war. Who gives a shit? We just got to we just got to keep up business as usual and pretend that there couldn't be a nuclear war at any time and that our lives could change forever.
Well, there's a lot of money just riding on this shit. Like, these guys are all getting paid. Probably majority of the people in that crowd right now got a lot of money on this game. You know what I mean? That's all it is. It's money, dog.
Money so I can get a nice house and an unnecessary car, a lot of unnecessary shit. And, so I could fuck whores and, give women abortions and play video games and play Fortnite. I mean, I'm sure there's some players that, have like families and are actually trying to start respectable lives, but...
Probably a good amount, but not like kickball players.
Yeah. Kickball players all like shoot heroin before the game and...
They live in these fucking apartments.
I mean, what it looks like is that like a work function, but they got ESPN 8 to sponsor it, so they've taken on team names, but this is like... Looks like a GM work function.
They're all stars. What are you talking about?
Well, what is this one called? Is this like... Man, what is
Dream Team and FOE?
I mean, there's just...
This one's not as diverse. These people.
Oh, so you have to throw strikes, though. All right, so
yeah, it's right over the cross line, yeah.
This pitching is interesting. I like the pitching in this. This is interesting.
You can put a little spin on it.
See, you weren't allowed to throw rolling pitches like that. in like
That
elementary
was strike
school.
2. Yeah, this guy's got a swing.
It was bad manners, but this is like you actually have to pitch well and you have to be able to kick and
Interesting crowd.
catch easy. So this makes it actually a lot more difficult. I hate that you don't have to roll it nicely. I think you should have to roll it nicely like softball.
Yeah.
Like you have to underhand it softball. I don't think you should do these crazy overhand, crazy pitches or whatever this is. It's
Well, they're
bullshit.
trying to get an out.
Yeah, I understand, and it's like the pitcher's job. It's supposed to be fine, but it's not children's kickball.
No, this is all-star shit, dude. Turf Wars kickball. Turf Wars, are these like gangs? Is this like a thing? Is this like a rehabilitation thing they're doing here? Where it's like, you know what I mean? Like for the community?
It's something like you give back.
Like a charity kickball game between like Turf Wars. Like, why is it called Turf Wars?
Where are you saying it's called Turf Wars?
It's up there, Turf
Turf
Wars.
Wars.
Kickball. It's like that's what they're calling it, like Turf Wars.
Yeah, it's
Adult. So it's like they're like troubled people. They're like, you know, it's, hey, let's get them off the street. Let's play some kickball. Turf Wars.
yeah. I guess that they all do have a lot of tattoos.
And they all look a certain way.
What fit?
Yeah.
You know, fit and ready.
Probably not a lot of sun lotion needed. Maybe.
I mean, I wouldn't
It's, I don't know what that was. That was a,
get tripped over the ball. Oh, I see what you're saying. What they all look like. I see what you're saying.
well, at least the dream team.
Yeah, at least the team that's on the field right now. We'll have to see what the other team looks like. Turf Wars. I mean,
Turf Wars. I mean, that's like a common
I
term
see what
for
you're saying. I just don't want to.
gang violence, correct?
I don't want to. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just.
Well, they're just trying. I see what they're doing. You know, it's all every. It's just,
It seems
we're
like
working against that.
they're trying to just put something together. Like, you know, AK. I mean, come on. His name is
Jesus,
AK.
dude, come on, can you just quit it? You put it down. You can't. Oh, Aaron King. I see.
Apparently, he's a digital marketing specialist.
Oh yeah, that's. Oh, yeah, he has an Instagram.
It's Turf Wars and AK's pitching. I mean,
It's over. It's a lockdown.
come on.
Pack it in.
Where's Glock?
Yeah, where's AK and AR?
AK's pitching.
Okay, where's AR?
He's probably on first. Who's on first?
God, is this guy a fucking retarded white bastard?
Are these strikes or balls?
This-
Like, what is this?
They're foul tips. This fucking guy just keeps stepping on the ball.
AK's throwing some
And
heat.
why do you get to wear a, I mean, I guess you get to wear a hat. I know I'm freaking out about it. It's like baseball. You get to wear a hat.
Yeah, well, it's
Everybody's wearing shit on their head.
everyone's wearing not really the same. There we go. Nice little.
Oh, he's trying to
line.
just do a little fucking faggot kick. I see.
What was the ref?
I mean, this is just so poorly organized by everybody
Well,
involved.
I told, and it's on TV.
How is
I'm telling you, it's like these are like inmates or something. I'm telling you,
this looks so bad? This looks like dog shit.
he's safe. He was safe. Look at the ump.
You know what it looks like?
Look at the ump. Look at.
It looks
That's
like. You know what it probably is? It's probably a church event. It's probably two churches versus each other.
I don't know.
No, I think that's what it is. It's like a white.
That guy.
It's like a white church versus a black church.
Where's the white church? Because that looks more like the
Well, whatever they are, this is the more intermixed church, and then the other church is like more black church.
Florillas.
Florillas?
That's what their team's called. I think that's what it sounded like. I should.
Oh yeah.
FOE. That's their team name. The FOE.
Oh, the Florillas?
It might be that, but it said for real.
FOE.
FORILLAS.
Well, that's real cool. I mean, this is thoroughly rotting my brain. What is that? Ocean's 8? Oh, that's a fucking prequel.
Kirk Douglas, the Israelis. U.S. Colonel Kirk Douglas saves Israel.
Oh, good. Thank God. Israel needs saving, definitely.
Casts a giant shadow.
Israel definitely isn't talking to aliens and doing everything that they want. Fucking Israel, dude.
So, yeah, maybe we can wrap the episode on this. I don't really know much about the whole situation. Would you give me a nice summary? of like Israel, Palestine, Hamas?
I don't know much. I mean, I don't.
I don't know really
It's
any.
beyond me.
I mean, what's the situation? Like, I don't know. He's talked to me at work about like I know, and I have no idea.
I mean, Israel's just. I mean,
Israel attacked
Israel's bad.
Palestine,
Israel's bad. That's all you really. I mean, yeah.
and then
I don't give a shit. I mean, I just don't give.
Well, what's the? I need to hear. Like, what's the
What's the deal?
What's the reasoning for why Israel's bad, and then what's the reasoning for why Israel's not bad?
I don't think there's a reason.
Why are
that
some
they're
people
not
like
bad.
pro Israel?
Because
pro
they're
Palestine. Like, what's up with this whole thing? That's the question, I guess. What's up with this situation?
I think that Israel just sees Palestinians and the Islamic religion as lesser than their religion,
True. Okay.
and then they're just actually just trying to get rid of.
They're trying to eradicate
Yeah,
the Palestinians.
they're doing what the Nazis did to them to the Palestinians, essentially.
So then why? And then that's what people want America to go help the Palestinians.
No, they want us to protect Israel.
So that's the dilemma.
That's the dilemma.
Why do people want America to protect Israel?
Because Israel represents, like Judaism and like.
So America is basically has to protect an extermination of. Okay, I see now. I see the dilemma more now.
It's just like an obvious like.
But who is saying that people want the U.S.? Who is wanting the U.S. to protect Israel?
Most politicians.
Most countries. So they just want it.
I mean, any dishonest. I mean, any typical politician will bend the knee to Israel. Usually, it's very weird when.
Why?
I don't know. That's like it's more. That's a real.
That's the question. That's the shadow right now. That's the man behind the curtain.
Sure. That I mean, that's the whole thing. Because I mean, God, Israel being able to do what it's doing is the same thing that was happening like in the 30s and the 40s, and it's like.
And it's happening right now.
And it's happening like right now.
And they're calling Donald Trump Hitler.
I don't know what that. I mean.
You know what I mean? If it's happening over there, they're trying to say it's happening here.
They're invoking.
Yeah.
They're. I don't know. I'm trying. I don't really.
Well, that's just interesting. All right. Well, I didn't really know that. And then the Hamas, those are essentially like the Nazis. I don't know,
No,
dude. Is that the army? What?
No, Israel would be the Nazis. Hamas is just they're just what? A radicalized group.
Who are they with though? Oh, they're fighting back.
They've taken over. I don't know what Hamas is. I don't even. They're a terrorist organization, I think, in most countries' books, but they're like heavily influenced like by Islam. It's pretty inwoven in there, I think. But I really don't know what to believe as far as like what you hear on the news about things, but. But I don't think that they're probably not great. But doesn't mean they should be like maybe Hamas is supposed to be massacred, but then something better is supposed to come out of the ashes. I think there has to be a certain like level of destruction. I mean that's what some Israelis would maybe kind of like try and tell you. Some would say like no, they just need to be exterminated. But obviously there has to be some sort of. I mean, for there to be an end, there has to be some sort of working Palestinians into. I mean, I don't know. It's all going to come to an end, and then some new land's going to be acquired, and then some land won't be acquired. Or missiles will start flying off more, and then it'll ultimately culminate in a nuclear war or something. But I don't think nuclear war would ever happen. I don't think that aliens or Nordic overlords would let nuclear war would happen. I mean.
Yeah, it'd be pretty detrimental.
Yeah, I mean, we would destroy the Earth, and the Earth's really important for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, who would want to do that?
We're a very valuable commodity human beings. We're very special for some reason.
Sure seems that way.
I mean, it's a wonder that
I'm not being like saying that like facetiously. The fact we're alive is pretty amazing.
Yeah, and why we're kept
Whoa,
alive.
Look at that.
Yeah, and you just amazing. I actually have to get. I'm gonna get a cast iron pretty soon, and then I gotta like season it. There's a whole protocol when you get a new
Cast iron.
Yeah.
How heavy are you gonna get? Like a big old.
I'm going to get a pretty big one.
Yeah, you got to. If you're gonna
Yeah.
get something, get it. They're playing this commercial again. I feel like I'm gonna get an alien.
Cast iron. I'm going to cook burgers in it. You'll have to let me cook you a burger.
Cook me a burger.
It's pretty good.
Dude. I cook burgers. I can cook you a burger now on the grill.
Dude, not on the grill, not on a pan.
Pan burgers are okay.
I'd figure I'd crack the code.
You crack an egg over the patty?
You
ever done that?
I have. I've had it that way.
It's pretty good. Put a little egg and cheese on the burger.
Not really opposed to any kind of burger.
A little bacon on it too.
Mm-hmm. I've got Panda Express. That's what I've been eating.
Panda Express.
Yes, Panda Express is pretty good, dude. They've got a new bourbon chicken there, and it's got a nice taste.
Yeah, I got sesame chicken the other day from China House.
China House?
Mm-hmm. Fried rice, egg roll.
A whole thing.
Yeah, it's good. I like sesame chicken.
I love Chinese people.
Szechuan chicken's pretty good. General So.
General So.
There's your boy, dude. Take a shot. Whitey came in with intention.
Damn.
Came in with the shoulder. Is that sweat?
Yeah.
Jesus.
They're in the trenches, those linemen.
Pig. It's funny when these guys get hurt, like when they go down, they literally, like the old linemen, they literally just look like cattle down on the, like they're just like.
Got to be helped up.
They're huge, but they just look like a big animal.
Like a turtle on its back.
They look just like animal. It looks like a hurt animal. You know, it's kind of dehumanizing. But, hey, just watch them. Like, watch the linemen, dude. They just look like...
They look like Cybermen.
They look like Gears of War characters, kind of some of them. You didn't have Xbox.
No, I don't know anything about Gears of War. It's a scary game, and I couldn't play it at the age that I...
It's not scary, dude. It's just gory.
It's tough. I would have...
It's pretty intense. It's fun. Chainsaw gun, and then like some of the... Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. I put it on here, so just imagine. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. So where were we at? Israel, Palestine, modern day Nazis. Netanyahu, where's he falling into this? Is he like...
he's just an evil man.
Yeah.
He's Hitler.
He is?
He's essentially, I think he's Hitler.
Right now, that's it?
Yeah, that's the real Hitler, I'd say.
Bibi?
But he's just he's just for the Israeli people, and he's just wants...
The best for his people.
Yeah, for, all tribes of, all Israelites. Because I guess in a way that dude,
look they have upcoming events. Turf wars. All right, sorry.
I guess Jewish people were segmented in the same ways like the Germans were segmented and never had a unified place. I don't know. There's some
East and West Germany, you mean?
No, there's something there. Well, before Germany was Germany, it was just a lot of different Germanic tribes.
Okay.
It was probably just numerous tribes that were trying to be united under one Germany, and that's what the Nazis wanted to really do.
Unite things?
Yeah, under one socialist government, but a German for the Germans.
Isn't that what they
German for the Germans?
Say the globalists, that's the main the globalists. They want to have a global government. They want to have a one world government. That's this.
Well, that would just
scary idea of the new world order, right?
Yeah, that's the best way to make control. Well, when you want to
have mass control over a planet.
Yeah, and you
best diversity and culture and different things, and
well, it would just be,
dude, everything they do, they hit the ball right to the left, and they just throw it out.
It's just the way that they pitch. It's really hard to. You actually have to be really fucking good to make a good kick.
These people suck.
And it's probably really frustrating for women. Probably hate that you can pitch like an asshole, but the guys are just kind of well, you just got to be better.
This guy, yeah.
It's fucking bullshit that you can pitch like that.
They all suck.
It's just, oh man, this sucks really bad, doesn't it?
You think the Nordics would like this?
No, this will be one of the reasons why they. I mean, if
they kill the species, right to there we go. If you want to play, if you want to get any, he's going.
Oh, but then it becomes dodgeball. I
Yeah.
see. That's how it's set because it becomes dodgeball.
He should have stayed at first. He just couldn't slow down, I think. Probably a lot of Kamala voters here.
Yeah, hopefully.
Safe to say.
Yeah, I mean, if you make time to go into like a kickball tournament for yourself, I mean, you might. The same person would like make time to go to a rally. You don't make time for both. It's like.
Yeah. Nissan. What do you think Nissan thinks about the situation?
Israel.
They're pro-Israel.
Yeah.
About Vin Diesel.
I mean, I'm sure there's actually like official stances that you can find on all these people.
Vin Diesel?
Yeah.
Charlize Theron?
She's probably Israel. I'm not really sure though. I really have no idea what.
Probably who you're signed to, what agency you're signed to.
Most,
most Hollywood's Israeli back.
I think most
What
people
the
have to
fuck
be
is this?
pro-Israel.
It's a big rat.
But I guess like people like Mark Ruffalo are like outstandingly pro-Palestine. But that's why he doesn't have like a lot of work anymore.
Well, it's like, why do
He's more of a actual advocate for things and stuff. This is
the Hulk?
Yeah, the Hulk.
You tell me the Hulk's a real advocate?
I mean, he's definitely vocal about stuff that he's not
Supposed to be?
Yeah, I guess.
You talk about Nordics?
He's trying to expose a lot of stuff. I wouldn't say he's talking about Nordics. He's just
Ruffalo? He was in that one movie where they exposed... What is going on? He exposed that child raping thing.
I haven't seen that movie. We can't do that.
It's the one where he works for like it's a true story. Spotlight?
Spotlight?
I think it's called Spotlight.
I don't know this.
Yeah, Spotlight 2015. Yeah, it won Best Picture. Oh, nominated. Didn't win.
What did it lose to?
Oh, no, it won Best Picture.
Oh, it won. I thought you just said it was nominated.
No, they won. Here, let's see what they were up against. Oh, wow. They beat The Revenant. Because there's The Big Short. It's a pretty good movie. Bridge of Spies, Brooklyn, Mad Max, Fury Road, The Martian, The Revenant, The Room. And then Moonlight won the next year. Spotlight, Moonlight. It's weird. The odds of that.
Slim.
Quite. I think we get Newsmax.
I only watch Newsmax too. Man, what a fucking hell. What an absolute fucking hell your life has been.
These people webcamming or JD Vance?
Every one of them.
All these people on the screen?
Every single person.
Chris Cuomo, yeah. Didn't he get fired from CNN?
This is what you want. This is what you fucking signed up. That's why so many of these people kill themselves, because it's like, oh, this is what I...
Well, I think, yeah. Well, after a while, I think they come to realize.
This is what I do now.
It was the same thing I was going to, like, just talking about, like, people, like, going to, like, the Michigan stuff, or, like, you know, it's just, like, that's it.
It's really so often
When
you
it
see
sets
just like,
in.
oh, this person had such and such, like, a pretty aspiring job, and it's like, oh, they turned 30, and then they fucking killed themselves for some reason. It's like, we don't really know why, but it's like, something must have occurred to him. It's like, oh, well.
An epiphany.
It turns out, like, me getting all this money, becoming rich and famous and coming true, it's like I've completely lost the ability to feel like a human being anymore. And I know that feeling could never come back, so I'm going to kill myself now. I'm just articulating a thought that I think people might be having. I don't
Or do you
feel
think
like
it's, like, out
this.
of guilt sometimes, too, certain things?
Sure, for, like, things that they've done.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can't
yeah.
live with things. It's
Sure.
Every day it's
You're
on their
complicit.
mind.
You're complicit in atrocities
It's
by
on my
working for a company.
mind. Yeah.
It's like, how do I throw away whole packs of ho-hos every day. It's like I could be eating these ding-dongs.
It is pretty rough, dude. I threw away that protein powder the other day. I threw away something else the other day. I was just like, so
This
stupid.
is so stupid. I poured out a bunch of Simply raspberry lemonade. I'm like, this is retarded. I should be chugging these. It fucking drove me crazy.
You should have just chugged one.
I should have been. I took a taste.
Well, yeah, that's fine,
I had a little
dude.
taste. A little
Who
goodness.
cares?
It expired. It didn't. It was.
Did I tell you when I was my first job and I was a lifeguard, I used to smoke weed in the chemical room.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Country Club, Paint Creek.
Oh, you know what? I'm imagining a story that Tim Dillon would take. He would do the same thing. I think he was a lifeguard. You were a lifeguard?
At that little pool at Paint Creek, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and there's like a little chemical room, and I would just go walk over there, and I'd leave a bowl in there sometimes, and then on my break, I'd get chicken tenders, and then
One there. Yeah.
I'd eat and I'd take a couple breaks, but they were long shifts. It was like 7 hours. I guess that's kind of long just to sit at a pool, dude, for like 7 hours,
Yeah.
6 hours. It's pretty rough. And the pool deep, it was 6 feet deep. It's like nobody's drowning. I don't need to really even be here, but
You just gotta supervise. Make sure nobody kills one another.
yeah,
Nobody's horsing around.
nothing. Never really.
No
Yeah.
horseplay.
A boy fell in the hot tub one time, but his dad grabbed him, and I was right there too. So
I guess that's really it. Make sure no like fucking children or toddlers are drowning.
basically, the parents basically watch the kids. So
Yeah. It's probably just like a legal thing that
I know, dude. I was like 16. Like I'm like but I was like in shape. Like, I was pretty big, so I was like, I guess like an authority figure probably. Kept the kids in check a little bit. I never yelled at anyone or blew my whistle that much.
See, it's different that at a hotel. Hotel are all unmanned.
Touchdown.
No
Wow.
lifeguards at hotels and stuff. It's all on the.
It's that damn
joints.
Travis Hunter dude.
Well, don't like that very much. It's very gay what he's doing.
Fucking Ohio. Should have grew up in Colorado, dude. It's like such a stupid diss. All right, we should probably wrap this up. Any closing thoughts?
Unfortunately, I don't think so. I don't really have many thoughts in my head right now. Just that.
This guy's just still shaking his ass.
Yeah.
What is that? No, we don't have to get into that. Well,
Do you have?
it's interesting to hear what's going on with Israel.
Is it?
Well, this is the way I actually kind of have like a framework of what's really going on now. I can kind of see.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of evil Jews. Well,
Hey, has anything really changed?
no.
So that's I think that's the lesson right there. Nothing
You seen
with
Kingdom
all the
of
change in
Heaven?
the world. Nothing really changes. I guess over time.
You ever seen Kingdom of Heaven?
Who's
It's
it by?
Ridley Scott.
No.
Okay, it's like Orlando Bloom, and that's basically like it's a similar story. It's like I believe it's about like Jerusalem and the Islamic mullahs that were attacking Jerusalem.
What a suck show. Suck show. Yeah, I don't know. That just sucks, dude. I think it's going on forever. Well, that's what's cool about America. So we got water. We got things to stimulate us.
Yeah, America signals like the end of history. All this other history doesn't matter after America.
Mm-hmm.
Once America ends, that's when history ends.
Once this podcast ends, that's when history ends.